Central Fiction action brought to you by New England's very own Boston Blue Beat. I am just a tomato.
And I'm Arid, your local mid-level protagonist player. We are here to bring you some good-ass BBB Central Fiction every Monday night on the Boston Blue Beat channel. How you doing today, Tomato?
I'm doing good. I had a little bit of extra caffeine, you know, gotta get that like late night boost, get through the Monday, you know.
It happens. You know, I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I've been working all day today. I'm feeling tired, but I'm just here to chill out with some BlazBlue. If I get hyped, though, I get hyped, you know?
I know you will, because it's BlazBlue.
Mm-hmm.
And BlazBlue is always hype. It is BlazBlue. And if we look at our bracket tonight, we've got 16 players hungry for the W, hungry for the chicken nugget money, as I say. Xcaliburbladez in returning to the 1 seed once again, and has actually checked in on this has actually checked in on time this time, and will be looking hopefully to make the run from winner's side.
Xcal checking in on time. We got a demon on our hands tonight, folks.
That we do. And then we've got Don, Ryukasim, Icecool, Play Guy, all very, very well-known names in this scene with top 8s under their belt. Play Guy coming off a maybe less than desirable performance at Roundhouse, losing to Wukash and also Derp on the Naruto. I know he's going to be looking for a redemption arc. Icecool locking up the tournament last night. The Operation False Azure bracket, he was able to take that one from winner's side with a 3-0 in grand finals. So maybe Xcal might be sweating a little bit, honestly.
It's gonna be interesting to see. But you know, we got our well-known players, our Xcals, our Icecools, our Dons. But I do see some new names in there. I see Onyx dude coming over from the uni scene right over there. A name I haven't seen in a while, RealLifeMicBoy. Sidex Blaze, who I know from the Persona scene, I think. Correct me on that. But yeah, good to see more people getting into CF, and especially getting into a CF bracket nowadays. It's a tough ask. I get it, y'all. This game's hard, but the fact that y'all are here to enjoy it with me, I'm loving it. Loving every bit of it.
Absolutely. And speaking of new players, how about walbats?
Oh yeah, here comes one of my favorite Jubays on the scene right now. Coming off a pretty good TMN performance a few weeks ago. Pretty good BBB performance, I think, last week. And now, fighting off against seed number 1 with the Jubay.
Yeah, this is going to be, if there is ever a way to start your bracket run, this not necessarily the way that you want it to go. Walbats duking it out with the favorite to kick things off on stream. No pressure.
No pressure one bit. But, in a turn of events, Xcal busting out the Rachel, which we did see last week, and we definitely did see the Rachel cook. So, fight against the odds no matter what Xcal brings to the table.
Yeah, you're right. Xcal only brought out the Carl for a couple sets, has been really, really working on this Rachel. It's that swap from top 1 to top 2. He's on a personal quest to see which character is stronger, but unfortunately to most of the player base, it really doesn't matter. Walbat's already on the back foot, out the burst, and Xcal out the corner. You can sort of see why Xcal might like this character too, Aradat.
Oh yeah, being able to move and control the screen no matter what is a really big advantage you want against a character like Jubei, who can kind of just, let's just say that this cat got the zoomies no matter when, no matter where.
So true, he does have the zoomies. Nice JDRC, looking for a swing of momentum. Maybe as Walbat's gonna get the corner to put out the ball for the Oki. Xcal taking the hit though, lightens the load of the situation just a little bit, but nice TRM off the 2B from Jubei. That is +3, I believe. It's one of his best buttons.
God, that is +3, isn't it? But even a better normal, just get the game plan started and hopefully force out that burst of Xcal.
Oh no, clipped by Lobelia and George with the assist. Unfortunately, Walbats looking like he will not be able to finish his play. Xcal gonna lock up the first round. At the cost of his burst though. Not a cheap one.
Not cheap at all, but a very cheap character instead. So, you know, it's a buy one, get one free kind of thing.
It's all about that opportunity cost. Managing the burst versus managing the overdrive. Rachel it can be argued that Rachel gets more out of Burst than she does out of Overdrive, even on the merits of Overdrive as a base mechanic. Xcal mashing on Wake Up, doesn't want to block, maybe missing that burst a little bit, Aerodat. What do you think?
Oh yeah. I'm thinking he really misses that burst because now you're just eating the mid zone from Jube right now. And nothing to get you off because Rachel just not a lot of good defense without resources. Of course, the cat chair is there, has a bit of guard armor frames, but not exactly anything great compared to her burst.
Yeah, unfortunately, walbats wanted to dash through, put himself in a bad situation, and this fatal 4B is about to make that situation a lot worse. The Overdrive has come back now, and Xcal with full meter. There goes one RC. Sword Iris plus 38. walbats finally counter-assaulting out.
Double-digit plus for him. What does this character not have, man?
A DP, thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord for that, and thank the Lord for this crush trigger confirmed that will allow Xcal to get game 1. Really great awareness right there to send it out, even with the resources on hand.
Yeah, crush trigger, a very underrated tool. It is 22 frames startup, but you can charge it also, and it will guard break you if you're not barrier blocking, which, even though barrier is a unique resource, and you're incentivized to use it a lot, crush trigger will still catch people a lot more often than you might think. So yeah, Xcal gonna lock up the game with that very strong system mechanic.
Speaking of strong mechanics, we got the anti-air rebellion into a side swap combo. This guy ain't just a call player, man. He got character mastery over all the top tiers, it seems.
Oh, 100%. He enabled that side switch combo with the wind. And you can see walbats trying to poke at George as well with the 2B. It does not kill George in one hit, unfortunately. He has 900 HP, I believe, and you need to kill him in one hit. Otherwise, he's going to become a much bigger threat than he might otherwise be. But speaking of threats, you can't get distracted. Rachel is on the screen too. And walbats, unfortunately, parting with his burst.
And that's one big thing in the Rachel matchup for any character. The kind of neutral game plan on attacking George if you can. It's going to be something almost comparable to when a doll user sends out their little minion. Because, yeah, you could attack the doll, but Rachel's right there going to be ready for a whiff punish. And when she gets a knockdown, you do not want to be blocking this character. walbats, I pray for you, man, but it's not looking good right now because Xcal locks up that first round.
Yeah, Xcal already has put himself on set point, and I love the patient offense coming out. Only had one stock of wind in that situation. It's a little bit more patient than usual spending it. walbats hit a C button, and it still didn't kill George.
I can't believe that didn't kill George. This character, man.
Yeah, Jube, not widely regarded as being a strong character, has strong tools, but does not seem very well equipped to deal with this matchup and to deal with the tools that Xcal is putting to use. Uses the wind to push George and walbats into the corner. One last burst for walbats, holding onto it as long as possible. It's looking very grim though. Oh, walbats checks out.
All right.
Fantastic counter hit confirm. I love the counter hit confirm off of the air-to-air from walbats, wanting the instant overhead, but does not get it. Now you have to hit Xcal again, but the chair is there to close it out. Only represented once, but one is all you need. And Xcal making it 2-0.
Well, very well played the walbats, though. Like, I gotta give them their props. I know it sounds like I'm glazing them every other week, but I cannot stress enough. I love watching a Jube go to work, especially when it's someone who clearly knows what they're doing with the character. But, you know, Rachel comes for us all, man. I don't blame walbats for not exactly having the most Rachel experience in the book.
Yeah, Rachel, despite her strength, like a lot of the other top tiers in this game, not very often played. Only a couple players really look at the character and go, yeah, I think I can handle the skill floor. Because she is a little bit of a difficult character, that wind mechanic of hers that she has, that she uses to do those instant overheads that are 13 frames and do the very oppressive feeling zoning and just push George around and all of the bats around and just make it very, very spooky to try and play. It's not that easy to wield, actually, but Xcal, he can do anything he wants in this game.
Hard to learn, hard to master. And once you do master it, it becomes such a chore for the other players. I mean, we mentioned at the beginning of the set, Jubei got so much movement, he got the zoomies, but it looked like Walbats just felt so locked down by all the Lobelias, the lightning strikes, which I forgot the name of, that I know are plus 38 for some ungodly reason. Just felt like Walbats could never get anything really solid going, except for that one round where Xcal just simply didn't have his burst.
Yeah, the navigation of the ground is just so hard for Jubei when Rachel has the Lobelias and has George to just cover these horizontal lanes that Jubei wants to use so well. I mean, you're right that Sword Iris, excuse me, it is, the ground version is +2, and the air version, which is much more plus, is only plus 24. Not quite plus 38. So apologies for the misinformation. Still pretty egregious, though. I can't lie.
Still double digits plus, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, very much a point. After, yeah, you can only be so plus where it just becomes, you know, you really need more plus frame. Hang on.
Hey, whoa. Hey, John, what you doing here?
No, but I had to cut myself off. I don't know why Icecool was hovering Kagura. That was very strange. Settling on the Mai for this set. PhilSchwifty once again on the Tsubaki, going to be taking on another top seed. So good luck and Godspeed.
All right, another crusty, dusty arcade matchup. Mai versus Tsubaki. Mai, obviously, the more popular character out of the two. Ooh, that color is really nice. Sorry, you stream. Y'all can't see that, but that color is really nice. Anyways, though, as I was saying, I think the main name of the game is how Tsubaki kind of wants to move around the spheres and how she wants to charge up her little meter in between movement. And, okay, Tsubaki can do that. That's one way to move around the spheres and get a knockdown. PhilSchwifty looking to start things right off.
Yeah, getting down and dirty right away with that 3C under the spear and cross through into the hammer, but an unfortunate drop. And having already spent his burst, this is a little bit of a precarious situation already, even though very little time has passed there at that.
Oh yeah, just about 30 seconds into this round. These players are just wrestling right now.
Oh no, the game stop fade. That sucks. You might be dead. Okay, you're not dead, thankfully, but it's still very close. Icecool going for a late air dash, still let the DP rip, but not able to get anything after it. And Icecool gonna lock up the first round.
We out here mashing jab on hit, don't matter. This character got some strings.
Yeah, don't forget Mai's jab and her throw share the same animation for the first few frames. It makes her strike throw very, very dangerous, among the most dangerous in the game. Tsubaki, though, with that command grab right on cue, she can be very dangerous as well with all of those whiff cancels that she has.
Big whiff cancels and especially even bigger stagger pressure. If you ask me, Tsubaki is up there with characters like Naoto in terms of having really scary stagger pressure. So PhilSchwifty can really utilize that against Mai, who doesn't have a reversal for the most part.
I don't know if I would say Mai doesn't have a reversal for the most part, but PhilSchwifty gonna lock it up with the bananas and the 6A, make it one apiece. Very much in this.
Ooh, just send out knife with no meter? Okay. PhilSchwifty just wants to add all the momentum in the book.
I mean, it worked last round.
It did.
At least I believe it was knife. It might have been shield charge. Those are different moves. I can't tell them apart. That's Icecool's job, not mine. And that's why he's on the 6 tonight. But Phil getting the meaty. Unfortunately, with a drop, Icecool gonna run up with the throw.
It's going to put PhilSchwifty into red health, so next touch should be depth with all the resources Mai has on hand. Let's see what PhilSchwifty wants to do. Get out the corner, let Mai pop OD. I don't know the game plan from here, PhilSchwifty, but you got to do something.
Oh, no. Phil looking a little bit unsure of what to do about these charged spear throws. Charging in from full screen, not able to find the hit, though, and Ice stalling out the overdrive. This is the...
They went dive kick for dive kick. Isn't that crazy? Oh,
another 6A though, and this is not a low damage combo.
Wait,
not quite enough to kill, I don't think. And goes low this time. Icecool forced to burst, and is gonna lock it up at the end of the day. Very, very close game. Icecool maybe sweating a little bit.
Yeah, wow, way closer than I think anyone had in the cards. Oh my god.
Yeah, a couple of things that I noticed right away. One, these overheads that Phil is throwing are catching Icecool off guard. And the other thing is the way that he is navigating neutral and he's willing to just chuck the option. Because Tsubaki has a lot of really good neutral skips that seem to be working really well into this matchup era. And that's a great counter hit confirmed. Not able to get a ton of damage, but pushing Icecool into the corner. Already a very good start for Phil. Oh
boy,
right when I said that.
3.1k racked up on my side with a DP bait to boost double 5C. Oh god.
I cannot believe he's not bursting that. Breaking 4k is Icecool. The overdrive unfortunately not going to work out. Icecool dodging the 5C with the flip, and Phil is going to drop another round. Icecool on set point with the Mai.
Alright. Not sure what PhilSchwifty can really do here besides kind of bank on the neutral skips like you said earlier. Hopefully just get some momentum started, because right now it seems like Maya has way more answers for Tsubaki's offense than
oh no! Getting off a little bit easy.
We got blocks though, looking like Minecraft right now.
Just a little bit. Still trying to charge a neutral, but getting sniped out by the spear. Maybe getting a little bit antsy, whipping that air throw, getting caught by the JC. Rolling out of the corner, though. Icecool maybe getting a little bit greedy on his offense. Still in this. Stock's charging up now.
Perfect space here on that tip thrust. Just trying to go for it again.
Counter assault bait, but no punish. And there's the knife again once more from full screen, and Icecool not able to finish the combo.
Uh-oh, it's not looking good for Icecool right now. This could be everything PhilSchwifty needs to mount a comeback.
Yeah, he still has a mountain to climb. The wake up overdrive from Icecool. They're looking for something, maybe a Moon Blossom, but Icecool not giving it up. And the 2C gonna close it out.
Unfortunate ending for PhilSchwifty right there, but it just seems like as Icecool got more and more comfortable, PhilSchwifty couldn't find his own footing. Well played though, well played though.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Mai was just too much to handle. Not a matchup necessarily that you think of when you think of really egregious characters in the game. Like a lot of the times Carl and Rachel and Izanami and Izayoi also will come to mind, and Mai sort of flies under the radar, but she's still very much in the running for that top 10 on the tier list, I think, right at.
Oh yeah, we were talking about how Rachel is hard to learn, hard to master. I think Mai is at the opposite end of that spectrum for all the reasons you guys are probably thinking of right now. The flips, the inputs, the execution, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad on the fingers, but what you get out of it is a lot.
Yeah, just imagine we start seeing a Mai player do 2C flip barrier cancel and just makes themselves +7 whenever they want to be.
I'll never forget when that check came out, and I was like, "Oh God, is this game cooked?"
Yeah, thankfully, no Mai player has really implemented it yet. But I went in training mode and did it. It's not that hard. Don't tell them that, though. It's not that hard.
Listen, you think my players picked up the character to do something execution heavy? Hell no. Come on now, let's be for real.
You know, like you joke, but I was like talking with a couple people. I was talking to Icecool about it, and like we were talking about like why isn't like Daze doing it? Why isn't Kyo-chan doing it? And that is literally their consensus: is we play this character because she's easy. We're not learning all that.
Exactly. Now I don't like being biased against like character player bases and whatnot. I don't like that, but there is a certain appeal to someone like Mai, and it's not execution. If they wanted that, they would have picked up Naoto. Let's be for real.
I mean, Naoto isn't. I don't know. I think there's a couple characters that come to mind before Naoto, as far as very executionally difficult characters, because a lot of that is like carryover from in CF1 when you had to do 3 1-frame links in his B&B or something obnoxious like that. Okay, it was really Naoto players were suffering in CF1. But if you want to talk about a character that's suffering, it's neither of these.
Oh.
I mean, if you're Kobe, you say it's Bang, but we all, I think, are pretty well acquainted with the reality of these characters by now.
Yeah, ain't that right? Anyways, though, Lububu / RealLifeMicBoy, which I gotta say, pretty satisfying tags to say versus Master CJ. I actually don't know which way this is gonna go. Both of these guys are pretty strong players, just right underneath that tier of like potential like tournament winners, if you ask me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. PC port?
Unfortunately, no one is stronger than Shinizak. It looks like both
players got booted. Wow. Okay.
That's very unfortunate.
Shinizak just said, nope. No, none of this set. I can't have S versus Bang on my screen.
You know, yesterday was the 8th anniversary of BlazBlue Central Fiction. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah, yesterday was this game's 8th anniversary. It's been 8 years. And this is, you know,
had me feeling some kind of way.
The bits went down to death, but why is this still happening?
This is the game we play, man. We love it for better or worse, and usually it's for the worse.
I wouldn't even say all that, but yeah, we appreciate your patience at Boston Bluebeat as we deal with some unfortunate technical difficulties. Looks like we're going to be getting right back into it, though. Thankfully, no, like, rounds or games were taken, no working out of, like, giving rounds or anything like that. Thankfully, it was just the one, and now we've got it out of the way, right? Right?
Right?
That's the hope and prayer.
Amazing. Old gate. Bang ass. Okay, the wheel of fate is turning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this set.
Alright, we are officially back in there. Both players going to full screen, just sort of plotting things out from a distance. MicBoy drawing first blood, though, pushing Master CJ into the corner. But finding the 5C is Master CJ, and he is going to get to work and start building those seals up.
Instant burst coming out from Bang. He wants all the momentum. He wants the corner position in 2. Alright, but slowly but surely just running out of nails to use, which is going to be very important because with those nails, I feel like Bang can really box out S in neutral for projectiles, but I don't know why we're doing raw supers. Probably a missed execution.
Yeah, that looked like a misinput of some kind. Unfortunately, MicBoy not able to punish. Went for the 5C, was just a little bit slower on the draw. Master CJ getting away with one there, but very much looking to not do that again. 5C, on the other hand, he's, well, you know.
something you can react. SKD image, you know the vibes.
Exactly. MicBoy finding a counter poke 5C, but Master CJ still keeping the corner with the counter assault. Running in for the throw and getting the TRM. Round 1.
And that's more of what I want to see Bang. Using those nails to kind of bully S at her own game because we're so used to S having these god tier projectiles, especially in the air. IAD back 214, 2360, sorry. It's such a good neutral option to just kind of shut down everyone else. But Bang can fire back with nails and kind of shut down S at her own game plan.
Yeah, nails are a very, very good projectile, and you can actually contest S's zoning just like that. Just throw out the D nail. It is a very expensive resource, though. That D nail uses up 3 nails, but it does not matter. Finding the mark with the 5C and looking to close out the game is Master CJ. Almost without resistance. Not quite, but very, very commanding opening up. Like you said, Aerodat, with those momentum bursts, Master CJ, he really bursts like a Guilty Gear player, but it's working out so far.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But this is what we like to see. Like, as a Bang player, you got to be ready to spend whatever you can against a character like S, who, frankly, can do your job for free.
That's a really grim way to look at it, unfortunately. But MicBoy still getting caught by these 5Cs. Like you said, gonna have to start reacting, or the hits are just gonna start adding up. You don't want to let Bang have all of that real estate, have all of that damage, have all of that space in your mental stack. Just be, is he gonna 5C? Is he gonna 5C? Because then he just has so much other stuff he can leverage Aerodat. What the hell was that, by the way?
It don't matter when you got magical hitboxes like S does. Well, that was a really good conversion though from RealLifeMicBoy. Gonna get the full screen corner carry, Oki time, safe jump. No, went for the IAD mix-up and will be called out by the wake-up super. Now CJ got him out, come back of some kind, and it doesn't matter. JB.
Speaking of magic hitboxes, SJB. But yeah, you were right. MicBoy was able to call out the drive usage on Wake Up on the side of Master CJ and put Master CJ in that very dubious situation. Scoring a breadstick now is MicBoy. Excuse me, not a breadstick, just a round. The breadstick is one game because it's like long and thin, like a breadstick.
You know, I like the way you look at it, but now you're making me hungry as shit. Just like how Master CJ is hungry for this mix, but don't matter. We gonna shut up all that hunger with a DP. We blocking it out. No, we are not blocking anything. Master CJ unable to block it. 2 and 4 deep went out fast.
Yeah, S not a fun character to block, but letting the Shipageki rip. That was a bit rude. I'm not going to lie. Unfortunately, MicBoy getting caught with the Moody. But yeah, Shipageki, by the way, is a full screen command grab. It's not 0 frames post flash, but it will track you anywhere on screen, and it will grab you out of the air.
Yep. Very hard to deal with if you're already, you know, caught whiffing a button or doing some type of action. Unless you have an air reversal, I'd say like damn near it's a checkmate sometimes.
Oh yeah, 100% you can just checkmate people with it if you force them into the air. But Master CJ looking to force MicBoy out of this winner's side bracket, pushing him into the corner again, but still without burst.
Caught the backdash that time, just gonna string him up. Gawain for the plus frames, but it don't matter. We don't need no plus frames. We just taking on damage right now. Master CJ, what you gonna do on Wake Up? Get thrown one more time. Burst the building back up for Bango. He's a bit of a tanky character, so will come back in time.
Overdrive for MicBoy. Overdrive, there it is.
Oh,
and Master CJ gonna die with his burst.
Oh no! You got
Garfield.
Oh no!
Garfield, you had burst.
You had burst, my man, and now you're gonna be taking that burst in the losers bracket, MicBoy. Oh wait, I thought it was.
No, it's 1-1. It's 1-1. My bad.
Okay. All right. We got that. Take your burst into the next game, rather.
Yeah. No bias, Aerodat. Speaking the outcome of the match into existence? Question mark. The world may never know. Nice 5-8 from MicBoy.
I think they want MicBoy. I see a lot of people talking about MicBoy in the chat right now. Ooh, okay, MicBoy.
Lock on the 5C.
Really fucking at 5C.
You really are speaking it into existence. Block on the 6A there from Master Tuesday. Will not go down so easily. Another block on the 6A, but clipped on the way up by a counter hit Mordred, maybe wanting barrier and not getting it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that right there is a good old microcosm of like what BlazBlue defense really is all about. Like, yeah, you can block all the overheads you want, but eventually you gotta find your way out of the pressure, and that's what I think what BlazBlue defense really is.
Yeah, you gotta use that passive defense, your barrier, your instant barrier, to just push people out and give yourself room to wiggle out. And MicBoy finding his way through that round, putting himself on set point this time, and Master CJ gonna be stuck without his burst for a little bit, looking to grab that first hit. Otherwise, MicBoy could run away with this one, Aerodat.
I don't know, Master CJ looks like he wants to run away with the J on the way down, gonna lead to a quick confirm, but can't exactly solidify the situation, so we're gonna enter a scramble. Ooh, the bursters! Very, very heavy on Master CJ right now, but instead of getting a MicBoy's burst, he is spending it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of burst thirst projection, I dare say. I don't know. You can tell a lot about how a person plays and what they value in this game by what they burst, and Master CJ, very much a momentum-heavy player, wanted to go for all the risk for all the reward, but now he is going to be risking his winner's side life on this Oki setup. Excuse me, S does not get Oki off that super, but that is going to do it anyway. The 6B going to close it out for RealLifeMicBoy with the 2-1 comeback.
That was a really good set thus far, and we just started the night. Wow.
Yeah, everyone's a potential killer in this bracket era. That's what happens. Like we gotta know the routine by now, my friend. Like everyone that enters this bracket is a killer. Like everybody wants to win, and there's potential, I think, for everybody. Like on their good days, just go in and just blow up the bracket and upset everybody.
Oh, most definitely. That's like kind
Very
of
much a thing that can happen.
the give and take of playing an older fighting game. In fact, I see this as something Melee for all my Smash heads out there. People just keep grinding this game to such a level where it's like even the most basic bracket feels like a damn near major.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of upsets, MicBoy beat Don in round 1 of bracket to advance into this stream match. So MicBoy breaking into top 8 off the back of that upset. Very, very good stuff to him. But in the meantime, we've got the other S player in the bracket, Maknchess, also taking on Xcaliburbladez, returning to the stage with the Rachel Alucard. Maybe a little bit more level of a matchup for Rachel, but it's still Rachel that. It's still Rachel.
Yeah, we're gonna see these two characters go projectile for projectile. Let's be honest here. S is gonna send out hers, and Rachel is gonna send out hers. Whoever comes out on top is really gonna get the game plan started. So, battle of the privilege. Let's say.
That's unfortunate. Wait.
Unless.
Okay.
We got me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Unfortunately, at the end of the day, we are still battling with Shinny Zach for the privilege to play the game. It's very sad.
Did you guys let Shinny Zach consent to you playing CF Online? I didn't think so.
Looking for S, that's foul. But yeah, we appreciate your patience as we work through these technical difficulties. You know what else we appreciate? If you would duck in real quick to that Matcherino that we've got in the back. Go ahead and type out !Matcherino in the chat. Claim that code. Takes like 30 seconds. You put money in this bracket. Your very own money, but no cost to you. It's a pretty lucrative deal, I can't lie.
And come on, y'all. Don't y'all want like the winner of this bracket to get themselves like a biggie bag by the time this is done? I know y'all get mad hungry after a bracket. So I know y'all know the feel. Come on.
100%. And yeah, like you said, we're going projectile for projectile, looking a little bit more like a game of Battleship than a game of BlazBlue. Xcal with a very good conversion off of that Sword Iris. Nicely done. I can't believe he was ready for that.
Full speed conversion, showing off the power of Rachel Alucard one more time. Whoa! That side combo was sick. Using the fact that Rachel gradually gets back her wind meter and OD to really just dial on Maknchess right now.
Yeah, that was a very smart overdrive usage from Xcal in theory. Unfortunately, accidentally cornered himself going for that combo. And Maknchess now getting a chance to play with the Gawain RC into the very fast 2B. S has no trouble killing George, has no trouble in the zoning war. Maybe a little trouble because it is still Rachel.
Rachel works the lockdown, but it matters not. Maknchess, S's strongest DP warrior. No matter what, no matter when, you will eventually get hit by one of Maknchess' DPs.
100%. Okay, Maknchess, I need you to Galahad full screen for the people. Do it. Xcal says there will be no full screen Galahad. There will be no nothing locking up the first round.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. S's projectiles being so big and so fast kind of stop Rachel on her tracks whenever she wants to use wind. But Xcal, if they can just aim it just right, can move around here, get a DP punish, and especially get a lot of damage.
Yeah, that is going to hurt all the way into the corner. 4K damage. And there's the instant overhead. That's the other problem with getting your DB baited. He's like, man, I just took half my health and I have to block Rachel? This sucks. Thankfully, Maknchess just doesn't block.
Instant overhead, combo it meterlessly. That was a really good application of the GT from Maknchess right there.
Yeah, two can play at the instant overhead game, says Maknchess. Xcal bursting instantly gonna try and win this round. Gonna try and force it with the hero burst. Maknchess with the chase down though. Only so much health to play with.
You know, now that you made a comparison, yeah, hold on. Both these characters have fucked up pressure, fucked up projectiles, fucked up instant overheads. I think the only difference is Rachel players will admit their character is broken. S players will have that little visage of like, no, she's an honest Shoto.
Well, remind me to avoid these S plays that you're talking about, Aerodot. Holy crap, what a conversion.
That was a really good conversion. I can't hate. That was sick.
I'm so impressed with how much, with like the proficiency that Xcal has had with this character in only a few weeks, I believe, of playing her. Maknchess, though, undeterred, unfazed. I'm not impressed, he says.
Ooh, walk straight into the electric spear. Wait, what happened to George down there? Okay. Bro just stopped in his tracks.
George fucking died, bro.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, S just kills that motherfucker. He kind of lives the easy life because she can just press 3C. And speaking of press, that 6B anti-air, putting a very good situation down for Maknchess.
Oh my god, S is such a fat. He can just run underneath all these lobelias.
A negative warning now as well. The cross-up JD. This is very dangerous for Xcal. Maknchess might steal the game. The counter is so big, he's gonna get it.
Oh, and that's a immediately strong thing about S's instant overhead JC. It can go over a lot of counter assaults, but I don't think Rachel can do herself.
Yeah, bro didn't even go for instant overhead. He IAD'd all the way over. That was a very hard counter assault. Good stuff to very hard counter assault bait, excuse me. Good stuff to Maknchess with the outplay. Xcal hovering bullet for a reason I can't
he ain't gonna do play. He's gonna go back to the call. He's like, man, I hate this S character.
Yeah. You want to talk about outplaying people in BlazBlue? Carl, maybe not the character you're going to hear mentioned very often in the conversation. Needs very little introduction at this point. I mean, you have looping unblockables. What else is there to explain?
For sure, for sure. Now,
the worst part is there is a lot to explain. That's the worst part.
The nature of a doll character, I suppose.
Yeah, 100%. S is going to be a little bit handicapped in this projectile ward now, since Ada can just eat them up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and getting hit by the Volante now is Maknchess. Not off to as good of a start.
Countersoul whip from Carl.
Yeah, Scott was looking for the dangerous defense there. Look at that Ada just thrashing in the back, trying to make contact with Maknchess. Nothing happening though. Looking for the...
A lot of things just happened right now. I'm not sure I'm happy with any of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say which player really got the better of that exchange. Like, Maknchess, I think, still has most of the momentum and is doing a great job of fighting Ada and fighting Carl at the same time. Instant block on gonna go away. You're still plus. Xcalibur gonna find the hit. Gonna finally put some stability into the situation. And there's the 6C. Gonna take the round.
Yup. And it's actually crazy how we saw on full display how Maknchess almost like targeted Ada that entire round, but Carl was still there just to pick up the slack just in case Ada got too hurt. And despite how back and forth that round fell, it was Xcaliburbladez that came out on top.
Yeah, this is a bit of a common theme with puppet characters. Like, you can fight the doll if you want, but good puppet characters, the main character will also be very competent in their own right. And Carl is way more than competent in his own right. Maknchess, though, once again soldiering on with the unreactable mix-ups of his own. Popping the install now. A little bit of a drop, though, unfortunately. Not what you want to see. The Volante again.
Whoa! Talk about MU knowledge. Sliding on through the 214C just to get out of the situation. Though, lead Xcaliburbladez back to neutral and riding an anti-air confirmed. S goes into the corner. Not if you drop it, though. Xcal looking for something to really clean up this match. We can just, get his win, go on to game 3, and move on, hopefully.
Look at the enhanced Mordred able to catch Xcal on his way out of the corner. And the DP, Maknchess might get another round off this.
Just might. Counter assault, Ada's down, no dangerous defense.
Yeah, oh, Ada's been dead this whole time, you're right. That is a big problem, and Xcal on the back foot, anything will do it. Blocking the Volante, staying put.
Oh my god, the air come on, swinging! That was such a smart play from Xcaliburbladez! Are you kidding me?
Ugh.
Hate him or love him, this
killjoy.
can make miracles happen. Let's just say.
Not to be a killjoy, but that shit was hard to watch.
A little, but that last play was kind of cool. I don't care. Top tier or no, that was cool.
Mr. Clover, get down!
Yeah. Listen, man, a big step no matter what.
That they do. Unfortunately, though, Maknchess with a very clutch IAD out of the corner. Gonna try and get something started in his own right. Xcal, though, jumping the throw. And he's gonna get started now. Easy peasy side switch. Not a lot of damage, but this is where the damage comes from now. Never mind. DPRC saves the day.
Ada with not a lot of meter left. Xcal just gonna calm down, let Ada regain back the doll meter. And it's gonna give Maknchess enough time to get in there and take the round.
Wow, Maknchess putting that one together with the Mordred from almost damn near full screen, I think. And on set point now.
Sometimes you just gotta send it out. Like, you gotta do whatever you can against Carl.
Yeah, that was a good 6A though on the side of Xcal and baiting the DP. This is like 4.5k, unfortunately, with the crush trigger too. So optimal.
Ooh, nasty little IED mix right there. Crush trigger one more time, so we should be building towards active float sooner or later. There it is.
Counter assault baited as well. Nothing has worked out for Maknchess. A very, very classic Carl round from Xcal. Gonna bring this one to final game, final round. And Maknchess was looking pretty solid in this first round, but after that second, you realize how precarious the situation still is as long as Carl is moving around on that screen area. That.
Oh my god. Another air assault to allow Ada to swing down and whiff punish S at her attempt on the ground neutral, which is going to allow Xcal to really just run down S. How is she already in red health? How is she taking this much damage? What's going on?
DP though, once more. And another IAD over, finding the instant overhead, but not able to find a combo. Flailing for a hit now is Maknchess, but the counter is so... And you have to block again. And that is going to do it.
Oh, the combo drop. Oh my god, that was so scary. Matters not though. Caller and OD. S on low health. You guys know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, Maknchess DP RC'd and fell right between Carl and Ada. And there is not a worse position you can be in this game, except, of course, in the corner against Carl and Ada. But that sandwich position is just so brutal because you just look at it and you realize it's so bad and you just freeze up. But yeah, Xcal going to lock that one up with the swap to his main man, Mr. Carl Clover, and his main girl, the what's the doll name? Yeah, Ada's her name, right? Yeah, but the doll is named Nirvana.
There you go. Okay, there we go.
There we go. The name evaded me for so long. We just call her Ada because it's like less syllables.
Taking this W, you know, forced him back onto his original main because you were just keeping things like way too close for comfort on Rachel. So I don't know if these two meet again in bracket. If I'm Maknchess, I'm thinking no, I can definitely take it. I can definitely take it.
Definitely. Gonna have to make a little bit of a tough losers run though to make that happen. But speaking of meeting in bracket, after that upset on the side of MicBoy, Don and Icecool actually met in losers round 2 and unfortunately had to fight each other to qualify for top 8.
That is an insane bracket turnout. Icecool and Don is like a grand finals any other given week on a BBB. Hell, of every other given net play bracket. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Yeah, and Don was able to lock up that set 2-1, securing his spot in losers side of top 8. Still a long way to go though, and that's the worst part of being in losers. You just have to play so many more games, do so much more, and like by the time you get to losers semis, losers finals, the decision fatigue starts to get in. But if there's a player that can handle it, it's probably Don.
Oh yeah, that man grinds BlazBlue day in, day out. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if like his life is BlazBlue, man. I've never seen that man just like not somehow push this game to even further and further heights.
Gotcha. All right, it looks like Before we get into our top 8 action, we are going to do an ad read real quick. You have been watching Boston Blue Beat. It's New England's very own anime net play series. They run BlazBlue on Mondays, Plus R on Tuesdays, Uni 2 on Wednesdays. You know the drill by now, but you can't possibly forget it. 7, 8 Central right here on twitch.tv/Boston Blue Beat. That's twitch.tv/Boston Blue Beat. And they're a brick and mortar organization too. Eridat, why don't you break down what's happening at the monthly?
Oh yeah, I know we got some hype going on for ECC this weekend, which I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be playing CF, ran by Toledo and the gang. So if you want to watch that, go right on ahead. But hey, if you still need more anime game action afterwards, the monthly BBB's Offline Monthly happening at Balance Patch. We got all the current games we have running on the online weekly. We got Grand Blue 2. We got Sailor Moon S, which is a pretty big scene over here. I love it. So if you want to come down to the Boston area, if you're still, around after ECT, we'd love to have you. Come on down.
Absolutely. Go to your locals. It's a good time. I was able, thankfully, to make it out to Beach Episode this past summer. I will show that event till the end of time. The folks over there in the New England scene are absolutely fantastic and they made this Midwest boy feel right at home. It was so lovely. And I got to meet you for the first time.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Beach Episode was a movie, man. I can't wait for next year.
Yeah, there's always something going on up there. It feels like looks like we have players in the room once again, which means we are going to be kicking off top 8 with a little bit of an unexpected matchup. Actually, we're going to have MicBoy taking on Ryuka-sim. Very, very strong Hakumen player, had strong showings at Beach Episode, has lots of strong showings in these net play brackets, beat me in Operation Fall Censure last night in the winner's side. I'm still upset about that one, but unfortunately I have to be unbiased.
Unbiased commentary, by the way. But hey, let's see what we got in this current set. Internet issues and freaking what we got. I saw a big of a lag spike right there, but it seems unfazed by the players. They're just going to continue to play it out.
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to roll with it. Very little time has gone by. Not really anything significant is happening. No, huge sweeps of momentum. We are going to soldier on our Ryuka-sim and MicBoy. And Ryuka-sim starting to push MicBoy to the corner. Not able to get a solid hit, though. There's one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that JD catching MicBoy. MicBoy, though, firing back with the IAD. Crossing over, making the safe jump. And the counter not working out this time for Ryuka-sim. But that wake up overdrive. There it is. That is the single mechanic that makes those comebacks that Hakumen is known for, possible Eridat. But now it's gone. It doesn't matter, though.
2-1-4-D on wake up just to show, nope, you gotta respect what I got going on. Ryuka-sim is no stranger to making you guess on your own offense with this character.
Yeah, Hakumen can be an absolute degenerate to try and pressure with those counters and with moves like Yanagi, the advancing counter. I believe that I believe it will catch everything but lows.
I believe so, yes. And even if it doesn't catch anything, Fox itself will activate after some time.
Yeah, it's degenerate. Block on the Zontouch this time from MicBoy. Has a lot of health to play with. Gonna be looking to try and box his way out with those S normals in the mid-range. Finding the 6B. Finding a kill? Not quite. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Uses the instant overhead JC to up the game.
I thought he was safe, and then MicBoy was like, I blinked, and MicBoy is on the other side of the screen and has already hit Ryuka-sim with the instant overhead. S is so fast, in case you forgot. Ooh. Oh.
Right there. Okay, doesn't matter though. These guys are too locked in for lag spikes to affect them.
They're so locked in, dude. Yeah, we're in top 8. We're starting to close in. You know, you sort of feel like more pressure sometimes in winners than you do in losers, because if you fall into the losers bracket, you have to deal with so many more sets, so many more strong players. So the pressure is already mounting, even though we're in the winner's side. Wake up overdrive again. But the Gawain, absolutely no fear from MicBoy, and he's gonna lock up that first game. Very gutsy decision, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, the S players we had tonight they got cojones, man. Maknchess with all these DPs and RealLifeMicBoy with all these special moves. We're just kind of sending it out no matter where we are.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, one game win is not enough. You have to win 2. You have to fight through the overdrive. You have to fight through the comeback potential for one more game. MicBoy still undeterred though, finding the corner.
And now MicBoy is kind of slowed down the game plan, using a lot more stagger pressure and the usual stuff you see from S.
Yeah, and I like the idea, like, using these more low committal options. Also like that 2B. You're just catching Ryugusin trying to wiggle his way out. Catch him looking for a place to counter, maybe something more high committal. Forcing him to get impatient. There's the wake-up overdrive, though, once again. You can't get hit! And MicBoy gets hit. This is gonna hurt.
It's an even game now. Hell, not even even. It looks like he's winning for Ryugusin. But as OD is down, Dantetsu not blocked. So far, 100% success rate on that move. Gonna force a burst out of RealLifeMicBoy. Backs off. Probably looking to just clip with the JB action.
That was a clean-ass pickup off of that JBB. With the drift back, hit the micro dash on the 2B. That was definitely needed for that combo to connect. But MicBoy poised to get himself a spot in winter finals. And that 6B is going to help a lot too. Such a strong anti-air coming out from S. MicBoy using it so well. Ryugusin has not really been able to find counters in the air. I don't know what he was looking for there, but it's not going to matter. Big counter hit. MicBoy looking to take this one.
Did Ryugusin just raw tech against S? Insane.
He might have. Also,
I thought throw. I'm pretty sure I thought throw right. I think RealLifeMicBoy kind of caught on to that maybe earlier in the set. Was like, okay, if you're gonna throw on wake up, I'm just gonna gamble with a Gawain and crush the throw, get my counter in.
Damn, MicBoy looking unstoppable tonight with the 2-0 against Ryugusin, advancing to winners finals.
And I didn't get to announce it earlier, but I remembered I'm a mod. I can make y'all gamble. So whoever bet 1,000 channel points on RealLifeMicBoy, congrats. You just got all that back, I guess.
That was dirt.
Oh my god.
Those are dirt. Dude, I have freaking 4,200 channel points. I'm about to be placing some side bets, No bias tomato. No bias tomato, but
commentator betting is crazy. Like, you're gonna be unbiased on Con Duel. Everyone can see the player you voted for.
Look. I might be about to put it all in on Play Guy. I might. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about betting the odds.
Okay, if I wasn't on comms right now, I'd put my entire life savings on Play Guy. We gotta stand up for the Blood Edge Bros, especially the lone Blood Edge Bros. All these S players are just coming into the brackets. I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I was about to enter myself until I was, wait, shit, I'm on comms tonight.
Dude, that's me like every week.
It is.
Dude, I can't help it though. Yeah, I can't help it. Like, I love playing this game as much as I love commentating it. Play Guy though, maybe gonna be loving playing this game a little bit less than usual this set because, well, you already see who he's fighting. He's in the room. It's Xcal.
Please select your character.
All right.
The name that
we got on his footsteps, McShoto Man Ragnar himself versus. Let's see. Are we gonna play top two?
Ragnar.
Oh no, they do the Ragnar. No.
Right. Xcal has a Ragnar. That would
do
be
know he has the
That'd be so sick.
But it's looking like we're committing to Rachel.
Yeah, Xcal really been putting a lot of work into this character. Basically soloed the entire bracket last week. Looking to do it again. Play Guy, I believe was the one character. No, Xcal played Carl into Wario Cucked Me. But aside from him, Play Guy was the only other player that forced Xcal to bring out the Carl. And then Xcal brought it back in grands with only the Rachel. Play guy, I can imagine though, not very happy about the outcome of last week. Great 5B pushing Xcal into the corner. A good strong start for Play guy.
Alright, just running the game plan down, throws and overhead, something you would always see out of Ragna.
Yeah, very honest character, gonna use those throws and overheads in conjunction with his very strong stagger pressure that'll make you want to sit still, put you into the situation where you want to guess. Catching Xcal out of the air though is Play guy with the JD blood side, I believe. Going for the crush trigger now. I like the option, but Xcal is ready. What a mash!
Play guy playing at a completely different pace as opposed to last week. Not letting Rachel even get started. Just always making sure, running into the mid-range, representing an option, whether it be ground or air. Just finding some way to either start the pressure or get a hit. I'm really liking this.
Yeah, very brash and aggressive pressure style coming out from Play guy. Not super characteristic of Play guy, I don't think. An unfortunate overdrive from Xcal. Tried to do something after the dead spike, but in that situation you have to EA, otherwise you'll get hit by the projectile. Play guy getting off easy for sure.
And these stagger lows catching Xcal. Looking for some way out of the pressure, which is really effective right now for Play guy right now, if you're able to confirm all your hits into knockdowns.
Yeah, Play guy looking very, very good this first game. With the 5C counter poke, this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yup, not enough to kill though, so one more touch will be required. Rachel is building back up towards burst though. Negative penalty.
The danger state just at the wrong time. Xcal got air unblockable by the 5B and was forced to burst, but still in it, unfortunately. Play guy gonna lock it up, jumping over the Lobelia, closing out the first game. And this is how winners finals was looking last week, That like Xcal went with the Rachel first, and then like went down in the set, swapped to Carl, and just swept.
It's looking like we're gonna see a repeat of that. What the hell are you doing on Tsubaki? Okay, there we go.
Why is Xcal hovering all of these characters, actually? I'm kind of confused by it.
I'm half convinced he's doing it just to troll us commentators. I'm half convinced.
Maybe he's just listening to the stream and he's just hearing that shit talk the whole time. I mean, like we said, he can do whatever he wants. Some people are freaks and they'll listen to the stream during their net play bracket runs. Oh no.
That
guy listening to the voices of his head.
Full bias because I'm a Ragnar player, but like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I blinked and I missed it, unfortunately, but I'm sure it was very bad. Slowing down the pace of the game, though. Xcal's very
different, completely different pace shift from Play guy right now. Just going like, okay, I'm just gonna hang around Ada. You actually, I'll punch the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the 6A coming up from Xcal. Play guy thought he had an opportunity to strike, but not so fast, said Xcal with that very fast head invul 6A. Very strong anti-air. Once again, Carl, very competent as a solo character, has very good buttons. 6A, one of many.
Ooh, immediate low. This time caught on to the fact that, hey, Play guy will challenge my setups if I don't lock them up. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lock you down, put you in an unblockable situation, get your health down, and now you're in a damn near. Oh my god!
What a what?
Oh my god! No! Someone clip that, please. Play guy might just be the best CF player of all time. I'm full glazing. I'm just gawk on that thing. Because that blood type to avoid Volante was actually so godlike. Oh my fucking god.
Super clean counterplay from Play guy. Blood side over the Volante. And it's starting to mount a comeback on the back of it now. Gauntlet Hades RC. The defensive Xcal holding strong so far though. Then spike reset. There's the counter assault. Xcal looking for a chance to play. No escape from the Volante this time. AirGB whiffs, but he's free.
Against Carl, you'll take a return back to neutral, even if it means that Carl still has a life lead. Just anything to potentially grasp back the situation.
Yeah, better than nothing. Nice block on the cross through, by the way, with the Velace, excuse me. Fresh trigger barrier block once again. Oh my!
Is this game ad or is this game peak? Who knows?
That was an absolutely wild interaction.
Like a DP. Oh.
I cannot believe Xcal. Dude, that save from Ada on the blood side is just so crazy. Xcal living on a second life that maybe he doesn't deserve. Got caught by the gear. The overdrive is not going to solve his problems because Ada is still in the back, and Xcal making it 1-1 after a very, very hard-won game 2. What happened, by the way, with that interaction with the blood side and the Conbrio?
Okay, so this is the part where I get to be a Ragnar nerd, because for some ungodly reason, Arcsys decided, okay, maybe Ragnar should have an anti-zoning tool that's not metered, but in the shittiest way possible, and we call that blood sight. Frames 7 through 19, that is body, foot, and projectile impulse. And Play Guy, with extensive character knowledge, decided, okay, you want to do Volante while I'm doing my stagger pressure with gaps? Bet. On my own pressure, I will blood sight, avoid the Volante, and restart my pressure, which in the end didn't get him a lot, but still, keeping Carl locked down in such a flashy way while Carl tries to sneak his way out with the magnitude of ways Volante can rob you is such an amazing awareness in this matchup. I can't help but not get hype at it.
Ooh, speaking of hype, while you were explaining that, Play Guy with a very commanding round, absolutely steamrolling Xcal. Definitely putting that loss from game 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, putting that loss from game 2, filing it away in the back of his head, not even thinking about it now. He is locked the fuck in. And Ada is dead.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Gonna find enough time for Ada to come back in full. Oh my god.
That was a really, really smart usage of overdrive coming out from Xcal. Also prevented the burst. So now Play Guy has to use it in a less than optimal situation, and this time Bloodside will not save him. This is looking very grim, this round for Play Guy, and the quick rise is gonna get smoked.
Yup. Xcaliburbladez is never letting that scenario happen again where Ragnar is allowed to escape. And it's not just Ragnar, anyone could do that, but if Carl doesn't get that initial meaty.
Yeah, the lockdown potential from both Carl and Ada combined is just so strong. It enables that very strong, almost Guilty Gear-esque low, empty low / late air dash mix-up, and the crush trigger coming out from Xcal, fighting for his life as much as he can while Ada is dead, and able to get the corner now is Xcal. This is looking very bad.
Oh, it's looking bad. It's looking worse. It's looking horrible. Into the corner you go as Ragnar against Carl. Can't DP that setup. Xcaliburbladez is going to take it with a double perfect after such an electrifying last round in the other game.
That was a double perfect. No way that was a double perfect. Was it?
That was a double perfect.
Ugh. Oh. Yuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of nasty interaction, did you catch what happened at the end of game 2, by the way? Not the blood scythe over the Volante, but that second interaction with the blood scythe and the Conbrio in the corner. I believe Play Guy baited a counter assault with blood scythe.
Yes, he did.
But when Carl does counter assault, he's no longer in block stun, so Ada is actionable. And he did Conbrio because that's how you combo off your counter assault when your back is in the corner as Carl. That's what enables that dangerous defense that you know all too well, and it anti-aired the blood side.
Yeah, it was just Ragnar has a Sisyphean task of like making Carl block. Meanwhile, if Carl even slightly kicks a pebble atop the mountain he is on, that's called the top tier society, it just starts a whole fucking avalanche that Ragnar has to go through again.
This Carl champion kind of strong.
Kind of, only a little. I don't know. Maybe he could get some buffs in CF3. Who knows?
Unfortunately, we will have to cross that bridge.
That's a thought of CF3.
You're dead. Unfortunately, we will have to cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, that is going to be our winner's side of top 8 locked up. And it looks like we are... who are we waiting on?
right now, it looks like, I don't know, any side of loser side top 8. Famu, Match-Q, Sidex. Ooh, shout out to Sidex for making top 8. Dawn pulling on through after their stay with Icecool. Gonna be fighting Maknchess on the other side. Sim waiting on there. Okay.
Yep, that is the plan. It's going to be Dawn and Maknchess to kick off our losers side. Hopefully, they will be able to get into the room soon enough. Maybe some connection issues, unfortunately. Not totally sure, but since we've got a little bit of downtime, how about we get back into that? Matcherino shilling?
So true and so real. How many codes y'all got? Let's see the report card tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We're doing pretty good, Aradat. We're doing pretty good so far.
Okay, 34 out of 50. I prefer, we're about halfway through the bracket, so should be halfway through the codes. But just for the one time, I'll let y'all off. But if by grand final I don't see all them codes claimed, I'm gonna have to tell y'all parents.
You do not want Aradat making that phone call, Genties and Ladelman. We have 69 viewers now. Nice. And there are only 32 codes left. So not even all y'all need to go claim a code, but I need all y'all to open up that website anyway. Go claim that code. Sign in with whatever, your Google, your Twitter, your Discord, your Twitch, whatever you got. You can use multiple accounts if you want. That's completely fine. And every code puts 25 cents into the Matcherino, absolutely free. And don't forget to subscribe to the Matcherino YouTube channel. That'll put another 32 cents into the pot for subscribing to that YouTube channel.
Exactly.
You want these players to think that. Yep, and it looks like we have gotten the bat signal from production. There is another show that we've got going on. There it is. Can we get that graphic on screen for Guts? Dead games tell no tales, as the graphic said. And Aradat, you said they run Project M down there? Is that true?
Yes, Game Underground, very well known for Project M within the Smash scene. Also a big FGC spot for people within the MA area. Running a regional, which is coming back after quite a bit of a hiatus. I don't know when the last time Guts was, but I do remember when I was first getting into the scene, I heard of Guts. So that should tell you something. But yeah, November 15th through the 17th. If you guys are in the area one more time, I'd say check it out. GU is an amazing partner of BBB, also an amazing venue for anything you want. Arcade games, fighting games, whatever you want, it's there. So pull up the guts.
Absolutely, go to your locals. But for those of you who can't, that's why we are here, and we're bringing you some loser side action now, getting right back into it with Dawn and Maknchess. A matchup that we're starting to see more and more often there in these top 8s.
Maknchess slowly but surely has been improving, and the results are showing.
Yeah, Dawn pulling no punches this time either. No Mew, no Ragnar to be spotted. Only one white woman on the screen this time. Dawn is on Dorelius.
Insane statement, but a true one nonetheless, as Maknchess gets his corner combo right now. But Relly sitting on OD, and he will use it for the EA to get S off of. Be gone, white woman!
Yeah, overdriving through all those drive normals that S has is a very, very, very consistent way to escape that pressure that she has, because otherwise she can use them to reset pressure with the plus frames off the crest that they spawn. So being able to represent your defensive options there is very, very important. Good stuff for Dawn. Gonna get his burst back now as a reward for that EA. Gonna get a second chance that he would not have gotten otherwise.
And right now, Dawn just kind of flinging the wife at S right now, looking for anything to connect, hopefully into a kill, but matters not, as nothing can really just make its mark as Maknchess takes round 1.
Yeah, it can be a little bit difficult for Relius to fight full screen in this matchup because the fireballs are so good, because the air normals from S are so enormous, because the jump cancels are there, but the 6A is there for Dawn. 26 frames standing overhead, but we all get hit by it from time to time, and there's the TRM, and all the wife meter is back now.
When doll is low, the throw will come. Let's just say that.
Oh no, we're making a white woman sandwich, Aradat, and Maknchess is gonna be the villain, but unfortunately no combo.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Dances will fire me if I said what I was. But rather than do that, we're gonna hype up Maknchess for continuing to combo despite the blue. Very on brand.
That we are. Maknchess not wanting to be sandwich filling whatsoever. Gonna try and leave Don as the one who is open faced. DP on the lead lay.
Is that how we feeling, Maknchess? Really? Just not a care in the world. If we got a 6-3, we gonna send it out. I guess that's just how it is, and I guess that's how we're gonna take game one. Well played, the Maknchess.
Did you see that post KO hit from the crest, by the way? That was so disrespectful.
I hate when that happens when I'm fighting against S. I'm like, man, I don't like fighting this character. She does everything I want to do, and she got the crest. So it's like, just hits me when I'm down. Like, come on.
But yeah, Maknchess picking up right where he left off in this loser side set. Another overdrive from Don. Gonna punish the boards this time. And he is gonna be applying some rallies pressure now. Yep, running over Maknchess with the jump mix-ups, looking for that ambiguous left-right, forcing the burst after Maknchess, and the hasty jump in gonna get punished by the 2C as well.
Really good block on the cross-up right there. That jump over is such a nasty little thing Don does, and to this day, even I still know how to block it. Uh-oh.
And DP not working out well for Maknchess this time. Going to drop around. Still in it, though. Don is the one on the uphill side of this battle. Nice doll hit on the side of Maknchess, but not able to escape the punish from Don.
3C LT to save on wife meter, you love to see it. Block the DP, you love to see it. Fatal combo, you love to see it.
Unfortunate drop on the side of Don, with the wife meter coming back just in time. Maknchess mashing DP, a little bit too hard, I think. And this is a very, very precarious looking situation. Purple grab, maybe a little bit early on the side of Don. Maknchess gonna get a chance to play.
Ooh, nice. Made Don guess between the instant overhead and just the low 2B, and the low 2B is what came out.
That is brutal. You forget sometimes that she can just throw that low out and keep her turn as well. You get so accustomed to just blocking the instant overhead, or getting hit by the instant overhead if you're like me. And unfortunately, getting hits is the name of the game. Unfortunately, that is, if you are anyone but Don, he is going to be taking that one all the way to the bank and making it 1-1.
So far, so good for Don. A little shaky in that first game, but seems to be finding their way against Maknchess's pace and rhythm. We've seen a lot of wild plays coming out from Maknchess, and I think Don is kind of getting adjusted to that as the set goes on.
Yeah, Don definitely a player capable of making those adaptations, making adjustments on the fly to deal with whatever people will throw at him. The experience factor is so important on the side of Don. Has played hundreds, I believe, of thousands of games on this game. Literal turbo grinder.
Ooh, try to lead lay through the crest, but it matters not, because the explosion hitbox will hit you afterwards. They don't allow Maknchess to hit combo right there.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a rough spot to lead lay, honestly. Ursula on block, the crest covers him and goes for the air dash after the animation that will actually leave S airborne, and she can get a tricky overhead mix up there if you are not paying attention, and Maknchess gonna steal the life lead.
That's for sure got to be one of my favorite things Maknchess has brought to the S game. If he did bring it in. I don't know who started it, but it is one of my favorite things that S players do. Just using Percival on block with the crest and setting up a situation on block or on hit to continue pressure or continue to combo. Really nice application right there.
Yeah, Percival is the name of S's install, by the way. It's not generally super popular, because S has a lot of other really good uses for meter. Like that. Unfortunately, unfortunately not having the meter there leaves you so vulnerable. And the overdrive now on Dawn gonna be putting himself in prime position to take this set to eliminate Maknchess, who is going to get one last burst, thankfully, but might only be looking at the one air of that.
Maybe, but working your way in there with 6B, Dawn blocking the cross up, but remember, even though you can block out S, it still might be her turn.
Yeah, he IB'd that JD and still traded after he pressed. OD trying to overdrive through the throw. Trying beating the gap though. I think
no fear. Even if the game might be over, it ain't over till it's really over. It ain't over till you see that damn finish screen. I love the EA, but Don's still gonna take it. That was really nice.
Yeah, Don not going to be foiled this time, eliminating Maknchess in 7th place. I believe Maknchess actually upset Don last week. Do you remember that?
I think they met.
Yeah, I think they met in losers' quarters. I'm pretty sure they met in losers' quarters, and they played, and Maknchess won 2-0 and eliminated Don in 5th. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, yes.
I'm gonna pull up the bracket for last week and check myself.
Mood at time, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. He was, and it was 2-1 on the side of Maknchess. So whole loads of information that is wrong coming out from me. I'm sorry about that. I have been known to be wrong on the internet from time to time.
Ain't no issue as long as we keep it trucking and keep, giving the people what they want and hopefully keeping it true along the way. Ain't no issue.
Absolutely. Speaking of keeping it going, we are going to be going to the other side now of losers top 8. We're going to be seeing itzmattqsg, Florida's favorite Naruto player, taking on, is that Sidex Blaze?
Yes, Sidex Blaze.
Gotcha.
Which, if I remember correctly, coming from the Persona scene, I think it's also like a really old head BlazBlue player. I remember them talking about like playing back when a Continuum Shift was a current game.
Oh damn, that's really old head. Yeah, I was wearing my kid-size medium Minecraft t-shirts and playing factions back then, while all the grown-ups were playing good games like
nice. Oh my god, Continuum Shift was like what, 2010, 2011? I think I was trying to figure out how to pirate Sonic Generations on my shitty old home PC.
TOS, heard that TOS.
Hey, listen, man. All I'm gonna say is it never worked. I just ended up buying the game like a year ago. So who really won in the end, Sega or me?
That is unfortunate. Hopefully, you didn't give your computer any unwanted viruses, like Continuum Shift Extend.
About that.
Oh. Oh dear.
Let's just say an 8-year-old learning how to pirate games can either end up amazingly well or god awful. And I landed somewhere close to the god awful part.
Oh no. That is unfortunate, I must say.
Somewhat. Depends on who you are.
Anyway, we're going to get into that losers top 8 match now. Sidex bringing out the Izanami, actually.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, needs no introduction, long been purported as the strongest character in Central Fiction. That sentiment may be changing, but all of her strengths are still the same. She still has the float pressure, still has the 50-50s, still has ribcage.
Oh yeah, Destroyer of Neutral Ribcage itself. Let's see how Sidex wants to apply it to their own style of Izanami. So far, it's looking like they're more patient, just backing off at full screen, letting the bids do the work.
Yeah, and I like that approach in a lot of matchups, but you have to be careful. And it works in this matchup, but you just have to be careful because Naruto is so fast, and he has the burst options that he can leverage to get in. And that's exactly what Matt is looking to do, finding the counter hit Rekka, and this is going to hurt. I would have not been surprised to see a burst, but Sidex gonna hold on to it. Good discipline.
Keeping up the blue beat combo. That was really cool. I've never seen that route before come out with Naruto players.
Yeah, Matt's been doing that now to catch the latex, and he is going to be taking the round now off of the crush trigger, I believe. No, did not build the bar, excuse me. Sidex with a sliver of health, finding the counter assault and breaking out. Gonna find a chance to play, but Matt is there with the air-to-air.
That was a really good snipe coming from Matt. Gonna lock up that first round. Looked very dominant, but we didn't see Izanami get a chance to play yet. So hopefully Matt can repeat that for a while, or Sidex can land a nice anti-air confirm with a knockdown. Gonna get full screen corner carry, set up the rib cage. No, not just yet, actually. Oh my god, that was a deep overhead.
Yeah, that was an obnoxious mix-up coming out from Sidex. Matt not ready to block. And the Skull RC coming out from Sidex. That's a very creative application of that move. Not one I've seen before, I don't think. And Sidex is running away with this one.
Bird off that. That was so sick.
One more knockdown, putting out the rib cage. The Phantom Pain!
That's one way to call out the rib cage setup. Noticing that, like, hey, I know Phantom Pain is frame 1 of the projectile move. If you're gonna use a bit for meaty, I got something else for you, buddy.
And the best part, that Phantom Pain is a command grab that hits standing opponents. It'll blow through rib cage. And Matt, off the back of that Phantom Pain, is gonna blow through this round. Great comeback. Great comeback.
Yeah, what a way to win the round from such a dire position too. All because Izanami had the gall to use her Oki tool.
How dare she?
How dare you play the game against me?
The wheel of fate is turning.
But yeah, Matt looking to just pick up right where he left off, win the neutral, get the pressure going, and just try and let Izanami play as little as possible. Though, the speed in Naruto, I think, makes this neutral very comfortable, I think, on both sides.
Yeah. We saw Matt right there kind of slow it down, which I think kind of adds to that thing where it's like, okay, we know Naruto has these burst options, and Matt has definitely represented them. So slowing down, kind of mixing up the timing of which you send out these burst options is really huge.
Yeah, speaking of huge, this DP bait, well, I don't know if it was so much of a DP bait, it was just the rib cage. And there's that DP coming out a second time. A very strong defensive tool. Rib cage can nullify it, but that punish is barely whiffed, and Matt finding a conversion with the RC into the JD, excuse me.
Looking good so far. Matt not giving up any momentum, just constantly playing at that same pace, constantly all systems go. And he got Phantom Pain, but no confirm.
That was a gutsy ass Phantom Pain coming out from Matt. Sidex seeming a little bit reluctant to block on wake up, but is now just being a little bit more patient, waiting to build the meter for the counter assault. The air DP though coming out from Matt, it's all gas, no brakes, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta be ready to do that if you're Naruto.
5B whip in their face, don't matter, just press it again.
If at first you don't succeed, press again. Matt putting himself on set point, poised to knock Sidex Blaze out of the tournament in 7th place. Good defense on the float mix-up so far, and a nice DP off of the instant block as well. Sidex, I don't think, really has been able to get a lot started. Even off of his times that he... Yeah, because like Sidex has been doing a good job playing the neutral, kiting with the bits, making contact now and again, but the defense from Matt is just that much more consistent, and it's letting him put Sidex in these situations and just snowball the crush trigger, the charge crush trigger even, and this is not going to be... No, it may have... Was it a... I think it was a charge crush trigger.
Charge crush trigger,
after
it didn't guard break.
Oh, it didn't guard break. Okay. Good fix on the combo then from Matt. Sidex having the burst with just a little bit of life left, and that thing is so big.
It's big, disjointed, and it will win you games. Shoutouts to Matt for taking the set 2-0. All gas, no breaks, just as he said. It seems like Sidex just couldn't really get a handle on Matt's pace, just got overwhelmed by all the options Matt represented.
Yeah, poor Sidex didn't think it was over, just mashing a rematch. But unfortunately,
Nah, I get it. You be so locked into a set, you just want more games.
That is the life of the grinder. But yeah, shout outs to Sidex for coming out, showing out, making top 8, but unfortunately falling to the Naoto on the side of Matt, who will go on to face Play Guy, I believe, in losers quarters.
Ooh, battle of the Blood Edge Bros right there.
Yeah, count the DPs in that set if you dare.
Damn right. But before that,
Briefly, by the way,
I think that should be our next set. No, we're gonna have Dawn and wait,
no, Dawn is. Huh?
Wait.
Oh. Huh?
Please select your
I think the
path.
score. I think the score.
Yeah, the score might have been
unfortunately,
reported wrong. Let's start the GG.
Over.
Yeah, score was misreported. It is going to be Dawn and Ryuka Sim. Ignore the bracket.
Right.
It's fake news. By the way, before we get into this bet, I want to give a really brief shout out to Sensei Cream Puff with a $5 direct contribution into the Matcherino. And if you feel like Sensei Cream Puff and you're so moved by these sets, out of the kindness of your heart, you want to put your own money into the Matcherino, you don't have to, but we'd very much appreciate it, and I know the players appreciate it too. Because one of these two players could very much rake that whole sum in and take it over to Cane's or the Subway or whatever.
Shout out to you, Sensei Green Puff. We love you over here. Thank you for the $5. Now, I hope you enjoy the rest of the night as we enjoy this set. Ryuka Sim versus Dawn, and Dawn low-key working towards a perfect right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how Don feels about Subway, but we know how he feels about sandwiches.
That's a banger. Ooh, counter JC, so much hits on that bad boy. Gonna allow Don to get the combo. Can't get the side switch he wanted though.
Yeah, Hakumen, I think is a little bit wonky to combo for some characters. I know Kagura uniquely has trouble with Hakumen in a couple of situations. But Don, undeterred so far, looking to run away with this round. This is probably going to be a duo bios, but Hakumen does have Yuki Kaze, which I believe allows him to escape the setups. So Don instead is going to spend the overdrive and probably cash out for a kill.
Will it kill though? Hakumen is a bit tanky, so let's see.
Oh, that might not be enough.
No!
Barely not enough. Welcome contest though, and the lead leg through the 3C. Don was so ready for the situation after that instant tech. Pushed that combo to its very limits, made Ryuka Sim tech out, and was ready for the options that he threw out afterwards. Great stuff to Don, knocking out that first round.
Yeah, didn't take the chance on whatever RPS Hakumen had afterwards. Just went like, okay, I know what you're gonna do here. I'm gonna play it safe, lead lay, and let the wife do all the work.
And that she does, and then some. That Valtu set play is so difficult to deal with, and faking the throw, actually, and getting the TRM this time is Don. Looking very grim now for Ryuka Sim. This combo is burst safe, but Ryuka Sim finds a place to burst.
Yep, found the one burst point in that combo. Gonna allow Ryuka Sim to play just a little bit more, but doesn't matter. Don is cleaning up with all these confirms.
Another drop, though, and I think that was the same route. Finding the guard break on the air Tsubaki. Hello. Bro.
I did not think this was a real combo. Like, I thought I was just looking at my game get Photoshop for a second. What the hell?
Yeah, Ryuka Sim leveraging a couple very strange-looking interactions to try and make this comeback happen. Don looking for the duo bios. You're able to tag Ryuka Sim, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, unfortunate, but Don gonna take that game one. Ryuka Sim could definitely, like, take it. I just think we didn't see any good solid knockdowns or neutral from Ryuka Sim coming out thus far. Just kind of scrambling whenever Relius led up the pressure.
Yeah, Don, a player who has consistently had Ryuka Sim's number. I don't think he's ever actually lost to Ryuka Sim in bracket. Only a couple of times, if ever. Stand tech, by the way, coming out from Ryuka Sim. He seems to be a fan of that option.
It looks like Ryuka Sim is refusing to use a barrier OS.
Yeah, I mean, not even necessarily refusing, but just representing it in a couple situations. I can't personally endorse it, but he's the one on the sticks. Unfortunately, all are equal under the Okizeme of Relius Quiver, and a great JA for the lockdown post-overdrive, and that is going to be a kill.
Yup. Easy, nice, simple, and clean. Tie it up with a bow. Perfect from Don.
Yeah, that is going to be set point for the Relius. Hakumen now put on tournament life, I believe.
What a and even better air throw.
beautiful air grab on the counter coming out from Don, looking to run away with the set. No overdrive on the side of Ryuga-sim, gonna try and have to make a comeback happen the hard way.
And now Don just kind of sitting at full screen, letting the doll meter come back. Wants to let the wife do all the work again. Making the way into neutral. Yup, there we go.
Yeah, Ryuga-sim forced to give up a little bit of ground as he was boxing with the doll, and finally just got clipped at the wrong time, and now you're in the corner once again. Overdrive back though, and full Magatama with the TRM, and Ryuga-sim will have to burst to stay alive, and he does.
Zantetsu, we all get hit by it once, and when we do, it gonna hurt.
Ryuga-sim burned almost his entire gauge of Magatama to make that hit happen, reducing Don to so little health with the drop.
Oh, and caught the jab on the doll, the 2-2C. Shades of Eddie, invite hell.
Yeah, Gira Lugia is that special coming out from Relius. It has a couple different fixed points that'll come out on screen, and that one that hits full screen is pretty useful for catching people trying to deal with Buzzsaw full screen. And Don gonna close that one out 2-0. And eliminate Ryuga-sim in 5th. I can count, I promise. That's why I play Kagura.
I don't know about that one. But what I do know is that we are entering our top 4 now. After this set, Play Guy versus Match Q. Only one Blood Edge, bro, will be allowed into the top 4.
Yeah, it's always really interesting to see as a bracket winds down, like who the last names are, and you start to think about player matchups. I think start to get taken into account, and even like cross-set adaptations, because we have the luxury as commentators of like really digging deep into all of these sets, and we can see one player do one thing that works against one player, but it may not work against another. And that's really interesting to see, I think.
And I think we're going to see that with our winners final set, Xcaliburbladez versus RealLifeMicBoy, which probably will be the Rachel/Carl against S again. And we saw Xcaliburbladez versus Maknchess, where Maknchess legitimately almost had Xcaliburbladez's number at point. So I want to see how RealLifeMicBoy can kind of contest the situation. But that's neither here nor there. We are here for some good old Kino action. Ragnar versus Naoto, Play Guy versus Matt. This one's going to be a barn burner.
Yep, it's a very cut and dried matchup. Very standard Shoto protagonist, and we're letting the intro ride. Let's go. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
If you want to play along with me, by the way, take one shot for every DP of water, of course. One shot of water for every DP. Hydration is very important, gamers, and we're going to get right to work. Both players starting to feel each other out. Play Guy finding the 5B, going to kick this one off in his favor.
And while you're taking that little drinking game, be sure to gamble a little. Just remember, we still got some channel points on the line, and I think this is gonna be a set where you might want to go all in on your favorite.
Absolutely no limit to be seen on the gambling. Matt, though, very. I ripped my headphones cords out. I'm the greatest to ever do it. I was gonna say Matt very disciplined.
I was wondering what happened. I was like, oh, did my headset go off?
My bad. But yeah, Matt, more disciplined on the defensive side so far, has yet to let a DP rip, but unfortunately is going to drop this round. Carnage Scissors gonna put Play Guy on the board.
Now, before I give my analysis, I want to know, how does this matchup look to you, an outsider of the Blood Edge Bros?
I think obviously like Ragnar 5B is going to dominate the ground game, but I think the air game, I might also have to give the edge to Ragnar, because Ragnar just has JA and JC, and he's able to contest the ranges a little bit better, especially with that massive disjoint on both of those air buttons. But the robbery potential is definitely more there on Naoto's side. The reversal potential definitely more there on Naoto's side. And obviously, Naoto is going to thoroughly outclass Ragnar on the side of the pressure. That character is so much more sticky than his older counterpart era that.
Got the nail right.
Hey, mash out from Play Guy though, and he's gonna find the Astral.
Yup, please do it for the people. Oh, come on, Play Guy.
Okay. No, that's fair. Closing it out with the super instead of the Astral. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. A dub is a dub, and it's fair, I think, sometimes and not. close out the first game of a set with an Asheville, because you know you still have work to do. The set's not over yet.
Nah, man's like me. I'm just here for the cool animation. I want to see my Kino little guy just go at it.
Rebel 1. Action.
That's just how it is. Ooh, good idea. Rekka gonna allow Ragnar to get a full punish right there.
Yeah, Ragnar very uniquely equipped to deal with the Rekka pressure super well on the side of Naruto with that 5B. It's 8 frames, it's so fast, and it covers so much range. And it's able to cover that situation so well, where you put yourself minus, but you space yourself out. Ragnar 5B is one of the best buttons in the game at dealing with a situation just like that.
And right now, we see more and more application of like kind of Ragnar bullying that mid range, not only in neutral but in pressure. Whenever Play Guy has mad corner, you just see him kind of space himself around that 5B, going like, okay, cool, I can still mix you up here, I can still pressure you here, but because you're Naruto and you're stubby, you have a harder time challenging whatever I want to do.
Ooh. Damn, that was a good anti-air though on the side of Matt. Very good looking, but unfortunately not able to finish the combo. And now Play Guy looking to close it out. Block on the overhead. Matt with no meter, gonna have to try and force this one. Another good anti-air!
Ooh! Another one.
Another counter assault. I think there's been like 3 counter assaults this round already. No one wants to block. No one wants to like let the other character stick to them. No one wants to take that risk. But now Matt making contact! And he is gonna steal the round.
Ragnar right there, using the whiff 2B to kind of throw off Play Guy's timing on the fuzzy jump, allowing Matt to take the round.
Holy shit, what a 3C! He's nice!
Footsies! Holy! That was
nice!
amazing. But an even better throw tech coming out from Play Guy right there. But you gotta make something happen, as you already lost half your health bar from just 2 combos, and you're gonna lose one on the overhead, forcing the burst out of Play Guy right now.
These two are going the fuck at it right now, gamers. I hope you are enjoying this show. Play Guy gonna finally put some stability into the situation with the JA. Enormous normal, practically a sword normal, you like to call it, Aerodat. For good reason. Yeah. If you check the dust loop on, you check the hitbox for that move on the dust loop. We can't show that on screen.
All right. Play Guy slowly mounting a comeback right now. The nice part about Ragnar while he's down is that if you can keep on hitting the opponent, you will, you know, those lifesteal hits, they do add up, especially when you got OD on deck. Hopefully, can get it
100%. Another great JA catching Matt trying to air dash out of the corner, and another throw tech. Still a little bit of a precarious situation. Matt gonna find jump in.
Hey, Matt gonna take the game.
And that is gonna be, oh my gosh, what's the set count? I'm like not paying. It's 1-1. It's already been 2 games. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's ridiculous. 2 DPs, by the way, for those of you who are keeping count at home. Gonna keep it low, thankfully. It's not like we're watching Matt and Wary, thankfully.
Oh my god. Shout out to Matt and Wary says, oh boy.
Yeah, 23 DPs in 1 set was the record that they set, by the way, if you are interested. Yeah, it was an insane set. Yeah, you had to be here. You just had to be there. This set, by contrast, no letting obnoxious DPs rip. It's been all fundamentals so far. A very good display of character knowledge and matchup knowledge from both of these players. It's been very back and forth so far here at that.
Yeah, but they have these moments of calm where both players are kind of vying for who wants to ID at each other first. You can tell both of them really want the anti-air. And so far, Play Guy has been bitten on a lot more of them than that.
Yeah, look at the very methodical pressure coming out from Play Guy, finally taking an opportunity to kick it into high gear, finding the hit as Matt tries to wiggle out to no avail. And I believe you're guessing for the round. There's DP number 3 though. Matt not wanting to guess. Can't really blame him. Oh.
Miss input on the 2-1-4A. Tried to clean up a combo, but wasn't ready in time.
Yeah, unfortunate drop on the side of Matt. Momentum still on the side of the Play Guy as he pushes Matt all the way back into the corner and lets the Gauntlet Hades rip finally.
Didn't get the micro dash on a 5E to allow 3C to hit. Doesn't matter though, we clean it up. Had to use OD, but now you're up around, so you will at least get it back by round 3 if God is willing.
Yeah, that is the plan, and you put yourself on set point in position to knock Matt out of the tournament. There's the blood slide as Matt tries to jump out of the pressure, gets caught. No barrier to be seen. I'm going to take a decent chunk of damage from it too. There's DP number 4 though. Playguy has not DP'd yet. All 4 of these DPs have come out from Matt. Keep that in mind.
Drain on Playguy's part. He wants to clean this up in the cleanest way possible. But you gotta get a little dirty when you're fighting against Naoto. You can't be too passive on defense or else stuff like this happens.
Yeah, I think Playguy is wary, if you don't mind the pun, of the robbery potential if Naoto manages to bait a DP. That is not a situation you want to get put into as Ragna when you have so little health, but a great hit with the counter hit JC, forcing the burst out of Matt to stay alive in the tournament.
He's aware, he doesn't want an IAD, so Playguy just slowly closing in the distance. Never mind, he bit!
Holy
what
crap.
does it matter? The 2C anti-air into the astral! Oh my god! From moments of calm to a moment of pure excitement, Playguy gonna take the set in a flashy fashion.
Just like the samurai duels of old, in the moment of calm, they both know the one who moves first is going to lose. And unfortunately for Matt, he moved first. Actually, that's not true. Playguy IAD'd. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I just think Matt wasn't ready for the 5C anti-air. That probably was a 2C, but Matt saw the 5C counter and was like, oh god, what combo do I do now off this specific hit, off this specific range, blah, blah, blah. And that scramble situation allowing Ragnar to come out on top. Something you don't see every day, considering Naoto is usually like a scramble king. But due to the dynamics of the matchup, especially in neutral, Ragnar having the bigger buttons and whatnot, Playguy was just able to take it out.
Yeah, that is going to be it for Matt. A very, very strong showing. Very, very good showing. Like, I have to emphasize, that was a very, very good showing of this matchup. You got to see a lot of interactions that you don't necessarily see too often in a game like this, especially in such a volatile game. Very good showing from both players, but tonight was Playguy's night. He will be moving on to losers semis.
All right, the top 4 solidified. Xcaliburbladez, RealLifeMicBoy, Playguy, Ryukasim. Let's see which one of these 4 really wants to piggyback tonight.
Yeah, once again, these sort of small ball pots that we end up with a lot of the time at Boston Blue Beat, anything less than $20 is a winner-take-all pot. So whoever ends up in grand finals plays for the whole amount.
Yep.
No pressure, as they say.
No pressure at all, by the way. All right, so I believe next set should be the loser semis, unless we're going back up to winners.
No, yeah, it's going to be winners finals, I believe. That's usually how it's done. You're going to be looking at Xcaliburbladez and RealLifeMicBoy. We might have another classic Xcal moment where he is just late.
Of course. What's a Netflix bracket without Xcal being late? Come on now.
Yeah, Xcal almost as infamous for being late to brackets as he is for looping on block. Almost. But he is going to be on time for this one. Speaking of attendance record, how's that Matcherino coming, Aerodat? You mind checking on that for me, Drew?
Drew, let's see an update on report card. Semester 3 just ended. We're in the top 4. 29 of 50. You guys are barely getting by. Stay by for extra help after class. I want to see more of those codes claimed. I don't want to... Listen, y'all are good kids. I'm not mad. Just a little disappointed, but I see potential in you guys. 29 codes. We have, what, 70 viewers? 29 codes. Y'all can get them in there.
The wheel of fate is
Yes, you
turning.
can. I believe in you.
One.
But if you hold off for just a moment, you're gonna catch a great winners final set. Hopefully for Xcal. I don't know. You can only describe the way that Carl operates in this game in so many different unique ways. He's a fucking war criminal. Like, what? I'm kind of running out of metaphors for this guy.
Hey, I get him, man. Many a bracket, many times we've seen Xcal just do the most heinous shit with this character. So it's all on RealLifeMicBoy to kind of counterplay and stop Carl from doing whatever the hell he wants, frankly.
Yeah, Carl, I described Rachel as a choose-your-own-adventure character with the way that she can just change the state of the game into whatever she wants. Carl, I think, is the foil to Rachel in that he doesn't really change the game state so much as he is the game state.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd say, like, if he isn't the game state, he's the one winning the game state. No matter the phase of the game, knockdown, neutral, defense, Oki, Carl almost always has some option that leaves him out on top.
I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit when I saw that Volante hit. By the way, that was foul.
Yeah. Yeah.
MicBoy.
But yeah, I did mention this earlier on stream, but we're already seeing a big difference between how Maknchess plays a Carl matchup versus how RealLifeMicBoy. Kind of a lot more reserved, relying a lot more on those projectiles to not only hit Ada, but at least make Carl block to get in some pressure. While Maknchess was fully focused on making sure Ada goes down, what RealLifeMicBoy wants is just for Carl to sit the fuck still.
And that is exactly what he got that round, making the comeback with 7 seconds left on the clock, by the way. Nice overdrive on the 6C, but he's a little bit too late. That Xcaliburbladez gonna let the EA rip though, and nobody home. This is a tremendous start to the set for MicBoy.
Looking good, looking good. Gonna get the knockdown, ended off with Fireball Oki. And I really love how MicBoy is just threatening the instant overhead with meter, just doing stagger jab, stagger jab, stagger jab, looking for Carl to waste a resource on counter assault. Even if you do get dangerous defense, that's resource gone for Carl. And frankly, anything, you will take anything against this character.
Yeah, you take what you can get against this character because he can do anything. He really is just able. He just is able to leverage some option that just polarizes whatever interaction he's in, whatever game state he's in. Defense, he has Vivacek. Offense, he has unblockables. Neutral, he's a freaking puppet character. Ada eats all the projectiles for breakfast, and Carl has a tremendous suite of buttons that a lot of other characters without Ada, I think, would even envy to just switch to. Like, it's like 6A comes to mind, 5A comes to mind. It's like little things like that, and they are little. Not little, by the way, is that combo though. That was a very good optimization by Xcal, and he's gonna take it all away.
Wait, why is this doing so much of a throw? What?
It's Carl.
What happened to Estes life bar? What?
Don't forget there
What
was a super coming after that too.
What? Why did S like dissipate into the ether? Why can Carl do that?
He does everything.
What? I swear,
It's kind of a,
Nick was at like 70% before he went into the corner. What?
He committed the war crime as easily as I breathe. I swear, this character is just as good as constantly doing things that make you question sanity as I am at talking too much.
Ooh!
Oh no!
First bait is a burst bait. Well played by Xcal right there. MicBoy looking a little frazzled right now. Never mind, I was lying. You're fully locked in, setting up the DP, taking a cue from Maknchess's book.
Yeah, this is a huge swing of momentum, finding the DP, getting the counter assault, and Ada is also dead, but the neutral skip of all time from Xcal, that hop dash Allegretto, I believe.
Yup.
Oh
my god, what a pick up.
The sound of the Volante. The sound of the Volante just strikes fear into the heart of Central players far and wide, unless you're at a net play, at an offline tournament and the setups don't have headphones. In which case you better bribe Sodelic.
Hey, in that case, I just stare at Ada meter whenever I'm on pressure. I'm like, nope, if it's going down, I'm stopping my pressure no matter what.
I cannot believe Xcal was able to get a turn there. What did he even do?
I can't believe he got a burst bait right there. Xcal just... Oh my god, sorry for my lack of words here, but just running a train on MicBoy right now. Jesus.
It's okay, you're a free agent, but we'll gloss over that. There is... Like, MicBoy was looking very strong in that first round era, and just like that, it's all very much turned around.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel
Oh my lord. But we can see MicBoy pull the comeback out. He had a sound strategy, just maybe has to adapt and maybe play at the same pace Xcaliburbladez is playing at. But while we're doing that, shout out to Karen Pond for the viewer raid. How's it going, man? How's it going?
Hey, yeah. Welcome to the stream. We are in winners finals right now. I believe Xcaliburbladez is up 2-0 against RealLifeMicBoy. Carl and S duking it out right here at twitch.tv/BostonBlueBeat. Make sure to drop a follow. Make sure to do !Matcherino. Claim a code. It's free. It takes 30 seconds. It doesn't even steal your data. And there's a I can't say that. Tomato, no bias. I mean, I had to cut myself off. I was about to say something a little rude there, but a nice 5-2.
Oh boy. No bias one bit.
Yeah, this neutral proving to be too much for MicBoy so far, and once again the hop dash Allegretto gonna drop another round into the Xcaliburbladez bucket. Winner's side life for MicBoy. What does he have left in the tank?
Another snipe on Ada with the 6A
No.
projectile, but Carl is still right there to pick up the slack.
That 6A was definitely not the move that MicBoy was looking for. Probably looking for 5A there since this jump can't fill, and the crush trigger, into the throw. All of the Ada meter is back now. Okay, almost all the Ada meter, but still enough. And finding the burst bait for the third time this set is Xcal, and he'll be taking this one all the way. Ow! Why did that do 4K before the super?
How did that do 4K? What?
Oh,
Why?
active flow.
Okay, I was about to say, this child should not be putting out Azrael numbers like that. Why?
Because active flow is a good mechanic. So yeah,
Hey,
that is
active
gonna
flow is a
be
good mechanic when it works on my character, okay?
But yeah, that is going to be 3-0 on the side of Xcaliburbladez off the back of that burst bait. Unfortunately, one more upset was too much to ask from the winner's side run of RealLifeMicBoy. He'll be falling to the loser's side to take on the winner of our loser's semi-set. Did you remind me who that is? Is it Playguy and Ryuga-sim? I think it is.
Yes, it is. Playguy and Ryuga-sim, Ragnar vs. Hawkman, another canon matchup. Wow.
Yeah. By the way, all you new viewers, you can do !bracket, and it'll pull up that link for you. You can check out the bracket with me right now. We've had a couple great sets so far. A couple that we didn't get to see, unfortunately. We didn't get to see MicBoy upset Dawn in winners round 1. There was a lot of losers action as well with Matt and Burger Windmill. That would have been nice to see. Sidex beating Master CJ. Dawn beating Icecool in losers round 2. That one was a little bit surprising off the back of the upset, but thankfully we are going to get this one on stream as Playguy takes on... Oh, it was Playguy and Dawn, excuse me. That's another unfortunate score reporting.
Score was wrong again. Opportunity to spread misinformation. What's new?
I have been known to be wrong on the internet from time to time, unfortunately, and we have all been known to guess wrong on Relius Pressure. Dawn finding the crush trigger, all of the wife meter is going to come back, getting this off to a very strong start.
Now, I know we've seen this character on stream for quite a bit now, but do you mind, since we've had them back-to-back, explaining the key differences between the doll characters in game Relius and Carl?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Carl is the top 1 character for a reason. His buttons are fantastic. His offense is fantastic. Relius, unfortunately, has to give up Vivace for Ledley, which is still very useful, but not as useful as Vivace. Relius has a little bit more focus on lockdown. His neutral is very good, but not as good, because Ignis will despawn when she gets hit. And also Relius's damage is low, which is not necessarily something you'd think you'd have to worry about. But a lot of times where you see Relius get a knockdown, you'd think he would just be able to get the hit, but his mix-up is a little bit more predictable, a little bit easier to see. Not to mention, a character like Ragnar, who can box with Ignis, is particularly tooled well to handle the neutral that Dawn is bringing to the table. Unfortunately, no punish on the super.
Ooh, yeah. Really good explanation on Relius and Call right there. As Dawn swiftly, very swiftly, now I think about it. That was already game 1. Oh my god.
That was 2 rounds? I thought that was just 1 round, bro. That's crazy.
I know, right? Oh my lord.
I blinked and it was gone. My bad. You hit the button that says, all right, Tomato, you can start yapping now. And I yapped the whole round away. My bad, gamers. I apologize for that. Don't forget, we are back in 1st-2 territory. So Play Guy is going to have to win 2 straight or he's going to be gonzo.
And we've seen this matchup many times, not only at BBB, but in many net play brackets. If there's anyone who can pull it out on such a normal guy character like Rogna, it's definitely Play Guy.
Yeah, Ledley, by the way, not working out. Super not working out on the side of Dawn. Play Guy getting the fatal counter with the blood side, pushing Dawn into the corner, reminding us that he can still very much do it. Meaty throw, but Dawn ready with the tech. Will not go down so easily, but Play Guy with the latest air dash I've ever seen, I think, maybe from Ragna. And that is going to be a...
Yeah,
was that a Ragna perfect? I think that was a dead-ass perfect.
No, that was a real perfect. Play Guy did not get touched once in that round.
Not even close. Not even missing a shred of material from his many belts. This Play Guy after the end of that round, and he's picking up right where he left off. Still has yet to be touched. The TRM as well.
You see it. Gonna do the optimal confirm walk back 3C. Gonna allow Play Guy to get that little wall bounce combo. Not just keeping up the pressure, doesn't want to do anything too hasty because Ledley's on the table, but not need it. Double perfect, 1-1 in the set.
Damn, he's good. This matchup is even, by the way.
Yup, even matchup.
And you wouldn't necessarily think that, looking at a character like Ragna, who's very honest in comparison to Relius, who has very strong command over neutral in a lot of matchups, has very strong command over his offense. His offense is very stable. His lockdown is very strong. But Ragna, like I said, he has these buttons that he's able to stick out. He's able to box with Ignis. Relius's defense is not super good. Holy crap, that clash was ridiculous.
When I say it's horrible, I'm not lying, Chad. That was a fucking Picasso painting right there. Michelangelo and whatever the hell that god's name was recreated in that instance. God, I love Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Nah, we call that gap in the region we come from, in the Midwest. We call that a skill issue. I don't know. You get the point. Play Guy, by the way, letting a wake up DP rip.
Yeah, so far hasn't done a lot of those. He's been kind of blocking it out, hoping to return to neutral with a fuzzy jump, or challenging with a 2A. So the DP rare, but doesn't net him a lot. As he loses this round, is now on tournament point.
Yeah, I think that DP, maybe I'm reaching a little bit. I think that's representative of where Play Guy's head's at as he gets put on the back foot in this set. Knows he's going to have to get creative. Nice tech on the air throw, staying aware is Play Guy in the face of adversity, capital A.
That's what we like to see. Bring him to the corner off the 6B confirm. Didn't do a lot of damage, but the corner is where Ragna wants to because his pressure gets highly strengthened.
Oh, wow. What a jump off of 2D. Absolutely no respect from Play Guy. Dawn let the Ledley rip after the 2D, expecting a special cancel, but did not get one. In a JC instead.
But now you're back to neutral. The doll is coming out. Gotta block it out or find some way to land another hit.
And Play Guy looking to close it out with another perfect, pushing Dawn into the back of the corner. Just the threat of Ragna running forward is enough to force Dawn to give up all of that space. But as soon as Ignis is coming in with the assist, putting Ragna in block stun, Relius swoops right in. And just like that, all of the life meter that he spent is back.
But Ragna still has a life lead with a counter hit JC. Kill Carnage Scissors.
Damn, he's good. And it's final game, final round. Gentis and Ladelman. This has been really, really back and forth.
Play Guy once again trying to use that Jake. Lock down Dawn. Don't know where John came. Dawn's evil twin, I guess.
I hope not. Every time like you say John, I think of like John BlazBlue. Sometimes people call Ragna John BlazBlue because he is sort of the quintessential character. He just plays the game on such a fundamental level. The perfect character for Play Guy to take these fundamentals and just crank it all the way up to 11.
And with fundamentals comes the most primo spacing. That was the most far out 6 we've ever seen. I'm gonna steal that setup. Thank you, Play Guy.
Yeah, you were talking last week, I think, about how Play Guy will space out these 6Bs and put them in places where you don't necessarily expect them to come out. I think that might be that just taken up to 11. There's the burst coming out from Dawn. Just a little bit of health left to play with. Play Guy has a whole stick of health. It's still blue, and Ignis is dead. And there is the anti-air from Play Guy. He is going to close it out with the Carnage Scissors.
Wow. Overcoming the odds of such a dominant first game, first round. I already forgot. But still, firing it all back on all cylinders. Play Guy going to take it to losers finals.
Well done from Play Guy to overcome the unstoppable force that is Dawn. He is sort of I mean, there's only so many ways. Once again, there's only so many ways I can say Play Guy is the strongest Ragnar who is active in this side of the globe.
For sure. I gotta get like him for real.
Yes, you do. I believe in you. You know what else we need to get for real? How about we get some of these codes claimed, Genties and Ladleman?
True. How many viewers were we at? We had 80. Oh my god, it's still going up. 89 viewers, and how many codes we have? 26 to 50. Hey, lurkers. Yeah, that's right. I know you're listening to the stream right now. You might be driving, you might be doing something, you might be cooking a nice meal. I don't care. Claim those codes. You guys do not want me calling your parents at the end of the stream.
Okay, in fairness, maybe don't claim the Matcherino code and drive. I think that's pretty solid advice. But once you get where you need to go, once you get where you need to go, once you park your car, once you get your pasta off the burner, and once you get that thing drained, you go in there, you claim the code, and you support these fantastic players that you've been seeing on this screen tonight. You've got Play Guy staying on the cabinet for the rest of the night. That is his intent as he takes on MicBoy in this losers final set. We are back into first to 3 territory one more time, and it is going to be a pleasure to see both of these two duke it out in the longer set, Aerodad.
And this might be the one matchup in the game where Ragnar might feel intimidated by another character's neutral buttons. That's where their big sword can contest Ragnar's normals like JC, 5B, and whatnot. It's so hard for Ragnar to get in his conventional method, so to see Play Guy kind of weave around that, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, S the kind of character that, like you said, Aero, that beats Ragnar at his own game. Ragnar sort of fighting an uphill battle from the jump. The Play Guy not deterred. Super RC coming out from Mike, but not able to save himself. Play Guy popping overdrive to secure the round. Can't really blame him for making that decision. Like, if you think the opponent's gonna burst, there's an argument to be made for just pop the overdrive and win the round.
Yeah, and it was also potentially a way to kind of stabilize a combo since it was a jab start and go like, okay, I'm not sure if I can really optimize this on the fly. Let me just pop OD and know for sure that it will kill.
That is true. I didn't catch that was a jab start. Good observation there, that. I appreciate that.
I just do what I can for my fellow blooded.
Play Guy doing what he can in this matchup, displaying his mastery of spacing, mastery of offense, catching MicBoy, trying to wiggle out of the pressure with a double low. Looking very commanding as this first game of the set kicks off. Counter assault from MicBoy, precious little life, and is back against the wall, but fighting back with that 2B, like you said, as beats Ragnar in the neutral game.
Yup. Ooh, DPRC, full stick of butter. We're gonna use it to kill. That would be Play Guy winning game 1. And I really like how you mentioned those double lows that Play Guy does, because what Play Guy specifically is doing right there is doing 2B and 3C, which I don't think is gapless. It actually has a gap in there. So if people are trying to fuzzy jump, maybe trying to call out a potential overhead, something like Gauntlet Hades or maybe a pressure reset, it will catch that jump start up.
Yeah, not only will it catch jump startup, because it's a low, it will catch just about everything else too. If you're trying to input a DP, if you're in the middle of that 6-3 motion, you're getting clipped. You're trying to jump, you get clipped. You're trying to mash, you're gonna get counter hit. Very good offense structuring from the side of Play Guy as he takes that first game. And he's picking up right where he left off. MicBoy, understandably, a little bit more patient this time.
Play Guy just kind of trying to use movement to get in more than just kind of running in there with buttons, having to move around projectiles, having to move around S's normals. Sometimes it's not about getting that jump in or getting that IAD. It's more so making contact with S, making her block that way, kind of control the situation.
Speaking of contact, though, MicBoy with a clutch S2C coming out. Good choice of move coming out there, catching that space directly above her. But Play Guy, undeterred, unfazed, even despite the life deficit, even despite the threat of the meter and the overdrive, gonna try and make this comeback happen. Another 2C, though, gonna deny it. Very well played by MicBoy.
Yeah, MicBoy waking up to the fact that a lot of Play Guy's pressure resets thus far that have been representing have just been just kind of re-jumps on pressure, not exactly things like Dead Spike, Blood Scythe, or just stagger normals.
Yeah, speaking of stagger normals, Play Guy gonna blow that one up with the 5B. Just because S wins in the neutral game doesn't mean that, just because like Ragnar is outclassed, doesn't mean that he has no options, and that DP bait was gonna hurt really bad. Very understandable burst coming out from MicBoy.
Good block on the cross of JD, but it's still S's turn. Make your way back in, and what a conversion from Play Guy off the counter hit. JB gonna get the re-jump combo, allowing for another knockdown. 6B to the corner we go.
Why would you press JB in that situation, actually?
It's faster than JC. At the altitude, oh wait, that's what the fuck right now. But at the altitude Rock was at, I think full situation, and hopefully to make contact with S, like I was saying earlier, would be the preferred play. Plus the fact that JB has a stupid amount of active frames. I think it's sitting at 9 or 8. So you know, on the way down, just gonna burst it. You cannot mistime it.
Good breakdown. That looked like it was a very, very subtle decision coming out from Play Guy, demonstrating the kind of character mastery that you only really get from the strongest players. Because, like, yes, a player like analysts like me and Aaron that can look at that and go, ah, yes, this is why he did it. But Play Guy is the one on the sticks, and he is the one that has to think of it in real time. And that's why he's the one making losers run and not us. I feel bad for casting him up and then he stands up into Eric.
Okay, but no, you kind of get it. Because if you've been watching Real Life MicBoy all night, he's been a very big proponent of Gawain 2-on-4D. And due to how the animation looks, especially on, frankly, this is a cheating stage now I think about it. All the crest on Old Gate? Hold on, MicBoy. I'm onto your game. But 2-on-4D does look a lot like 2-on-4A. So, Play Guy probably stood up expecting the overhead only to get clipped by the command grab.
Interesting. Yeah, that is sort of the way that those moves are.
The stage with S, like base color S2. Hold on, it's all clicking now.
Well, thankfully, Play Guy doesn't seem too bothered by it.
True.
I don't think it's that big of a deal, but that TRM is going to be a big deal, and MicBoy agreeing as he bursts.
Wow, that JC hit so deep. Play Guy got caught off guard and got hit.
Yeah, I think the entire chat got hit by that. I know I did. Nice 6D coming out from MicBoy, able to keep the corner. He baited, but it does not matter.
No. You gonna go for the mid-screen? Maybe push to the corner? Nah, not just yet.
2D, nothing on block. Ooh, the chase down from Play Guy. Gonna close out that round. Good stuff.
Alright, on to the next round. Both players vying for neutral right now. And amazing, just little micro steps in movement right there is what you need in this matchup, especially against a character with such strong fireballs like S. And I know we keep harping on it, but they are just that strong.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Aaron. That spacing from Play Guy set himself up perfectly to jump over that fireball and get into this situation that he is in now. Has yet to be touched this round. Maybe a DP, no. MicBoy staying patient, but he's going to find the mash. That's what he was looking for this whole time. Great defense coming out from MicBoy.
Yup, just like I said earlier in the stream, you can block as many overheads as you want, but if you're not getting back your turn, what is it really worth?
Yeah, At the end of the day, you do have to be active in some capacity. Matching is a very aggressive way to do that, obviously, and Play Guy gonna let one rip of his own, confirming into the overdrive to seal the game. And that's gonna be 2-1, I believe. So one more game. The set is closing in, but it's not over yet, as they say.
Not over yet, just like Ragna's move.
Yep, that is the magic of these first to 3 sets. Is the set's not over yet. There's more opportunity for MicBoy to make the comeback, more opportunity to adapt. The Play Guy definitely has the momentum on his side, and Aerodad, would you agree?
Oh yeah, for sure. But MicBoy, being S and being the dominant character, game at any time. So it's really all about how MicBoy kind of decides the pace, and if he's not playing up to the place, I don't know. Play Guy can get away with it.
Yeah, Play Guy definitely making this matchup look like I think the matchup is definitely still playable for Ragna. The Play Guy is making it look extra playable. I guess that's why they called him Play Guy. Who's to say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the triple low, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Right now, pushing S to the corner, drop is confirmed, but it doesn't matter. We can box her out from ever escaping that corner. Dagger pressure, keeping it simple, bait the DP, but she had meter.
Ooh, able to scramble his way out of that situation with the 5B anti-air, I believe. Not able to kill yet, but very little life on the side of MicBoy, and no fear with the 2B. Not even a match, just straight up in a bar, considering the distance he was at. Like,
ooh, and a counter assault. What? Does it get the kill combo? Oh no, MicBoy.
You gotta finish your play, MicBoy, and Play Guy catches the roll with the 2B. He's been pushing MicBoy, I believe, after that knockdown, goading him into rolling backwards, and finally cashing out on the mind game, catching it with the 2B, putting himself on set point.
Ooh, we got the optimum confirmed right there, Microdash 3C. That should be 4K easy.
Ow, that hurt.
Only a little. Oh no, got caught not burying on the 5C air starter. Yeah, that was gonna hurt. I'd burst there too.
Yeah, that was probably gonna be another 4K, no problem. Ragnar putting up some big damage numbers this round. Not what you want to see if you're MicBoy. That was a weird interaction.
Very weird, but with the amount of times Play Guy has been collecting all these hits and making MicBoy block, I think we're gonna see active flow pretty soon. So to talk more about Ragnar damage, that 10% damage boost does a lot for this character, let me say.
That it does. I mean, it does a lot for every character, but Ragnar, not super known. He's not a low damage character, but he's not a high damage character either. He's very much, there's that active flow, but it doesn't matter at this point. Anything will do it. MicBoy, no burst to save him. Gonna have to win this one straight up if he wants to stay alive in this bracket. Finding the 6B. There's the cross up. Oh, block from Play Guy. It's not over yet. What the fuck?
So that was definitely a DP. Congratulations to Play Guy for taking the set 3-1. But that was just a DP.
Yeah. Play Guy getting a magic hitbox interaction of his own, most certainly.
Ooh.
little bit unfortunate.
We love a little protect privilege around these parts. Come on now.
What was that again? Did you say plot armor?
We love a little protect privilege around here.
Protag privilege. No, that's plot armor. That's literally plot armor. That's what it is. That's what the protagonist privilege is. Things will just magically go your way because you are the protagonist.
Oh boy, that was just way too funny. I'm very well played to MicBoy. They actually had a pretty killer run thus far. Starting off from what? Let's see. What's the run look like? Taking out Dawn and winners, Master CJ, Ryuka Sim, falling to Xcaliburbladez in winners finals, finally going down to Play Guy and losers finals. Really good run, but very unfortunate ending.
Absolutely, very respectable run coming out from MicBoy, only losing to the last 2 players standing. Can't really be ashamed about that. Speaking of coming our way, can we get a couple more Matcherino codes coming our way? Do that !Matcherino in the chat. Pull up that link, claim that code, sign in with whatever account you got. Use multiple. I don't mind. You've only got 20 codes left, and there's what, 70 of you now. Thank you so much for spending your Monday night with us right here at Boston Blue Beat. Get those codes clean, grab your snacks, grab your water as we close tonight out with our grand finals. Once again, it is going to be Xcaliburbladez taking on Playguy, who is coming from the loser side.
Yeah, I believe this is a rematch from last week, isn't it?
That it is.
Oh boy. All right, so let's see. Can Playguy get the adaptation this time, or will he fall prey to the Carl as we all do?
Yeah. You know what else we all do? Hopefully. I say we all do. You know what we should do? We should go to our locals.
True.
Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna sneak one more ad read in here real quick as we get ready for our grand finals. When is that? When is that Boston Blue Beat Monthly? It is next weekend. East Coast Throwdown this weekend. Come out to that, and then after that, if you're not done yet, October 19th, 2024. We've got the official date. Let's go. We've got Grand Blue. We've got Strive. We've got the good games like Uni and BlazBlue and Plus and Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon S for all you Kusoge freakazoids out there that love that game. I respect you so much for playing that game. Could never be me. Come on out October 19th at Balance Patch, twitch.tv/BostonBlueBeat. Catch the action if you can't be there. And don't forget there's more classic anime action right here with the online series. Plus R is going to be tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. Uni 2 on Wednesday right here on twitch.tv/BostonBlueBeat. Don't miss it. And once again, don't forget to mark your calendars for Guts, November 15th to 20. Excuse me. I can read numbers. I promise. This is why I play Kagura. Guts is going to be November 15th through 17th, brought to you by Game Underground. Come out, play Project M, play all the other good games, and Grand Blue. you know how it be. You know how it be.
Highest commentators always coming out from co-commentator Justice Tomato. But yeah, shout out to all our supporters out there. Shout out to you guys for watching every Monday night. It's always great to see such support for CF, even this long into this time span. Once again, at the beginning of the stream, we mentioned this game is 8 goddamn years old. This game is currently in 3rd grade, if you really want to think about it.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you guys doing in 3rd grade? I already said what I was doing. I was trying to pirate Sonic Generations.
oh, in 3rd grade? What was I doing in 3rd grade? I was probably playing Flash games on HotWheels.com. That's what I was doing.
Oh, that too. I can blame a lot of Flash games for my current taste in current taste in media. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but we are all here now, gathered under one central fiction roof. All 79 of you viewers right here in the chat. We appreciate you spending your Monday evening with us. This is the spot to be. And winner's side is the spot to be if you're Xcal. You are in prime position to swipe that whole sum of chicken nugget money. Thinking about the Carl, thinking about the Rachel. It is gonna be Vampire Lady top 2 once again, leading off the grand finals. See if Playguy can fell the first character this time, hopefully.
Hopefully. Another canon matchup coming Ragnar's way. Oh boy, let's see. Xcaliburbladez has shown massive prominence and massive mastery over both Carl and Rachel. But I don't know, the indomitable human spirit of Ragnarblades, true fundies. It's gonna be an interesting grand, but let's see how it goes.
Definitely. I just put all my channel points in on Playguy, but no bias tomato. It's all good. Playguy kicking this one off with the Inferno Divider knockdown. Xcal defense holding strong, but getting clipped, possibly looking for an anti-air, choosing to burst right away, and Playguy bursting right back to keep the corner. Very understandable in a matchup like Rachel.
Yup, and immediately ripping out the overheads, just tack on some damage. You don't want to let Rachel get too much of a life lead, especially with how capable she is of running the hell away. And that was a really good way to catch her trying to run the hell away. Is this going to be the kill? Yes, it will.
No, you're dead. Very impressive kill coming out. Very impressive kill coming out from Playguy. Rachel with 11k health, no slouch in the HP department, but Playguy finding the kill.
Yep. And while we're there, shout out to you, Sidex Pie, for rating 13 viewers. Glad to see y'all come in for the grand final just at the end of our show tonight. While y'all here, one of these two players is going to be coming home with a biggie bag. And why don't you guys increase what they want? Get them maybe some 4-piece nuggets too if you guys can claim those Match Arena codes. Shout out to y'all for rating.
Absolutely. Get in that Match Arena link real quick. It's free. It takes 30 seconds. Signing with your Google, your Discord, whatever. They won't even steal your data. I can say that because I'm a free agent. It's pretty great. But yeah, support these players. Support this awesome game that you are no doubt here to see. We appreciate your viewership almost as much as Xcal appreciates this tier power that Rachel is bringing to the table. Closing out the round with some very, very strong set play.
All right, early burst coming out from Play Guy in round 3. You're not going to see that for the rest of the game unless it's a really prolonged round, but I don't see that happening. What I want to see is Play Guy keeping up the pressure and Rachel being forced to respect it.
Ugh. 6A on blocking. Xcal Gatling into a jump cancel will move. Use the wind to escape the corner and has yet to be touched this round. Play Guy this time on the wrong end of the perfect. Probably not too happy about it, especially being without burst. That could present some big problems. Instant block on the blood side, by the way, and Xcal finding a challenge.
Really big challenge right there. Going to lead into a corner confirm. Not actually too much damage because no poison bats are there. But, oh, okay. Ruben out the DP. Don't matter. It don't matter.
Play Guy advancing to his next form, perhaps, as this game one looks like it's coming to a close. Counter hit JG, but too high to convert. Looking for the throw. Xcal ready for the tech, though. He's seen that movie before, unfortunately, for Play Guy. But the overdrive is starting to come back. You mentioned it might not, but I think we will
work towards back first, but it doesn't matter. Rachel gonna pop OD on Wake Up and block out Play Guy from ever using it.
That was so clutch from Xcal. I spoke the overdrive on the into existence, but it was on the other side. Xcal finding the defensive overdrive, invulning right through the throw, and finding the win in the first game of Grand Finals. Please don't make me lose all my channel points, Xcal. I worked hard for those.
Honestly, you might have to start betting on Play Guy to really clutch up if you want to save those channel points. But it is possible. You see those pockets of opportunity. Just so hard to get those consistent hits in against Rachel. Against a player like Xcaliburbladez too.
Yeah, 100%. You cannot forget, Rachel is a strong character, but Xcal is not just carried. He is a very, very strong player on any character that he picks up. He's able to pilot this very difficult character very well. Again, yet to be touched this round off the back of the active flow. No DP opportunities for Play Guy, but he's going to make one anyway after blocking the George.
Very good anti-air. Rachel went actually no windstocks to her name. So unlike any other opportunity, Rachel actually doesn't have a lot of time to hopefully escape the situation and just fly her way out. But now there's one there, so commentator's curse could be happening.
There's the counter assault. Xcal gonna get a chance to play.
Because of the wind, Ragna's 5e actually got extended range, and oh my god, Play Guy just ran her down all the way to the other corner. That was really funny. Some Looney Tunes shit. Oh my god.
Oh, he didn't chair again?
I guess so.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have burst that. I would have been so mad if I was Play Guy. Play Guy, though, making the disciplined decision, holding on to his burst. I'm very glad he did that, even though I would have bursted it. Okay.
Well, but yeah, the burst you were talking about.
Yeah, I know he wasn't happy about that, bro. Literally hit chair twice.
Ooh, good interrupt on the 60 pressure because of the barrier block. Ragna had to spend way more time running in to do the 5C than he did actually doing the pressure. So perfect time to counterattack.
Yeah, how does Ragna feel about the mid-range in this matchup? I know obviously Ragna has very good buttons, but Rachel has a suite of very good buttons as well. How does Ragna feel about interacting with these buttons?
So that's the funny thing. He can't do much about the mid-range in this matchup because not only does Rachel have 6B, she has Lobelia. And that makes things very weird because not only is it a really good fireball, the angle that Rachel throws it at will intercept jumps, intercepts IEDs, and if you aren't being preemptive about it, will intercept the 5B too. So it's all about movement in this more than anything.
That's really awful, actually.
Yeah, it is. Oh, what is it? I didn't know you could do that. I am so sorry to any headphone users for just blowing out your eardrums, but that was so cool.
I'm so glad I turned you down before the stream, because otherwise I would be reeling from that exclamation almost as bad as Xcal will be reeling from that air throw. Huge swing of momentum from that decision from Playguy, and he's gonna clutch up the round.
Insane decision making from Playguy right there. But that just goes to show, when you're on Ragnar, you got to use a system mechanics to your advantage. Anything and everything you will take just to get that hit in.
Yeah, you really got to know your whole toolkit. There's the crush trigger and the hyperspace 6B, like you said. It's a Playguy classic, and he's gonna get on the board, getting himself a breadstick, making it 1-1.
And Playguy in this matchup really just showing why Xcal needs to do anything in his power to not block out Ragnar. Because you give this guy an inch, he goes a goddamn mile.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, he is the strongest Ragnar, and he is taking on the strongest of foes. And he is playing incredibly well. And it's still 1-1. That's just a testament to how good Xcal is no matter what character he's on. Like, it's really... I don't talk about this enough, so I'm gonna yap again. But, like, it's really cool how every week, right here at Boston Blue Beat, we get to see the Clash of the Titans. We get to see the strongest players duking it out despite the net play, despite the dubious conditions, and despite the fact that a lot of us are gonna go to work tomorrow and have no one to talk about the sights we're seeing with. Man, this game is peak.
It's just so good, man. But I don't know how good it can really be when Rachel just can fly to the other side of the screen and Ragnar, the working man, has to just chase her ass down.
Hey, no bias. No bias. The guy looking for the air throw. Unfortunately, Rachel a little bit too high up this time.
If one overhead don't work, try the other. Playguy just running it down right now.
Xcal no resources this time to his name. Gonna have to work it out the old-fashioned way and not able to escape the corner of Playguy once again with the clutchest of air throws.
Yeah, that air throw is really good and goes to show another way to attack fuzzy jumps in this game isn't exactly just by, you know, changing up your strings, trying to catch that jump start up. Maybe sometimes you do want to let them jump so that they can be all the more unprepared for the air throw that comes right after. And even if the air throw was tech, it's a neutral situation right after.
Yeah, air throw is a pretty hard call out, and usually you want to be able to call out the fuzzy jump with the delayed low because it's a lot more low risk. Speaking of low risk, Playguy with the high risk DP, and it's going to work out. He DP'd on Sword Iris, by the way. He DP'd on plus 24.
It don't matter if the plus frames are single digit or double digit. Us Ragnar players, we're going to send out that DP if we damn well feel like it.
The numbers are too high. We're playing at Mach 10. Everything is going by so fast. The overhead is 13 frames. You can't react. I don't care where you are. It sucks.
All right, round 3 one more time. I think the winner of this round is going to have a lot of momentum going into the rest of the set because getting a 2-1 lead is very, very huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Xcal burned his entire stock and win Playguy with a very aggressive chase. Xcal burning overdrive to get that win back. Able to steal the corner right under Playguy's nose. But the DP out. And the back throw incident.
Beautiful, beautiful play right there. You want the corner as much as you can as Ragnar. So doing a deep run in for the back throw, I respect.
Yeah, that was great. Instant block on the blood side though. Xcal with the challenge once again. Playguy has to be a little bit more careful. Maybe using blood side a little bit too much. A player like Xcal, who is very practiced, has a lot of experience, and has very good reactions, is going to be able to instant block that, be able to challenge it. Might see an air throw maybe. Gotta be careful.
He did try it again one more time right there. Very wary of what Rachel wants to do, and very wary that Rachel wants to fuzzy jump out of there, which will allow the Playguy to get an air hit 5C.
Xcal a little bit more patience on defense this time, but now has full resources, full stick of butter, full loaf of bread, burning it on the counter assault. Has a lot of ground to make up, but it is still Rachel Alucard.
And did you notice that? That time, because Rachel had to spend the windstocks on escaping Ragnar's pressure, couldn't quite get the Lobelia over to continue the combo, giving Playguy one more chance to play. Oh boy. Sniping Rachel. Life leads in Playguy's favor.
So little life now for Xcal. Any hit will do it, and 15 seconds on the clock. You have to make a move now. Rachel, a character capable of winning from full screen. The Play Guy, a strong player. He'll be able to defend. He'll be able to maneuver around this now with full meter as well. You have to make something happen.
5 seconds left on the clock. Blocks the last one. Ready to throw. Can do it in time. No, he can't.
It's not
Play Guy
in
gonna
time.
2-1 off the timeout.
With the timer scam against the zoner. That's gotta be feels good for Play Guy. And Xcal locking in on the Rachel this time. He believes. He believes in this character this time and gonna put it all on the line.
If Play Guy wins this game, we're gonna see the reset. So we're probably gonna see the Carl there, which is a whole other obstacle Ron will have to overtake.
My bad, I forgot we got to see another set. Not that I'm unhappy about it, considering how fire this set has been. Great chase from Play Guy with the JA. So ready, like you said. So ready for these jumps. Look at that!
All right, and I like
He's so ready.
Xcal didn't start the jump because Rachel had no wind start. No use jumping up. Apparently the Rachel players, there's no use fuzzy jumping if you can't fly your way out of there.
I don't know. It can feel really hopeless when you're trying to jump out of the corner against Play Guy. He's so ready with these reactions, so ready with the JAs, the air throws. Basically getting whatever he needs, getting this huge life lead. But Xcal now, off of the weird knockdown in the scramble, getting a chance to play, and he's going to put Play Guy in that very same corner and get his very own air-to-air with the JC and the RC for the conversion. Great stuff coming out from Xcal.
That was really good. And he even got let little homie George get his licks in too. Ooh, but it don't matter.
Burst! There's no way. That is a crazy burst from Xcal. Nope. Nope. I won't endorse that burst. You see Rachel players do that a lot of...
In a situation like that, when it takes one touch for either character to kill, I will endorse a burst like that, especially if you feel you're down on them. That's something you really need to know.
But against Play Guy? Come on.
Listen,
like,
man, do you believe in a society or do you think you're dumb with human spirit? I know what I believe in, but sometimes the resources don't lie.
Sometimes, yeah, Play Guy holding this burst. He's probably going to use it about now, or maybe he's going to go to bed with it, but the drop from Xcal doesn't really matter. It looks like he's going to be looking this round up. Crush trigger for the extension. Precious little life. Play Guy looking for a counter assault.
What did he do 6 like that?
Looking for a counter assault.
Okay, now that makes sense.
No, definitely Xcal made him look a little stupid though. Red Spike into the dash up throw. Xcal trying to mash from the plus frames, perhaps missing an instant block that he thought he hit. Play Guy poised to get this reset now off the 2-1 block on the 6B. Xcal the final jump out. He flash another one.
You don't give a fuck. Let's go, Play Guy.
If at first you don't succeed, DP again. George coming in for the assist. Does not want this reset to happen. Does not want this set to go Play Guy's way. And he's gonna get his lick in a second time. Block on the overhead though. Play Guy not so easily fooled. You're gonna have to do better than that. Use your unreactable overheads, please.
True. But I think in that situation, Rachel really couldn't because, once again, Play Guy calling out all these fake George setups. Because Ragnar was still caught in the air by the time George set off, can't really get those instant overheads anymore.
That is true. I did not see if the air blocked that. Good catch. But yeah, still on the back foot, still able to find the DPs. He's been so much more aggressive. The IAD cross-up Inferno Divider. Xcal with a very clutch block, but it does not matter. We are going to see a reset. Genties and Ladleman. Play Guy closing it out 3-1, putting Xcal down on his own level in the loser's bracket. And we are going to see a second set.
And because we're going to see a second set, congratulations, Tomato. You just got back your channel points. But now I got to ask.
Can you do it again?
Do you make the jump for the beef or the chicken? Because we got to bet.
I mean, if there's anyone making the one block vertical jump for the beef, that's going to be Play Guy taking on what's an all but inevitable counter pick to Carl. And I mean, it breaks my heart, but I have to bet on Xcal this time, especially if we see the Carl. Let me make sure he's actually picking Carl. Play Guy, what are you doing? Play guy.
Play
Why
guy.
are you hovering?
Play guy.
It's play guy. Play guy. Play guy. Play guy.
Play guy. Play guy. What the hell am I looking at? Play guy. What's going on here? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Play guy. Play guy. Play guy. You can back out now. You can close the game. I bet you just, misplaced your controller or something. Play guy. Play guy. Don't do this to me, please. Play guy. I'm begging. And this is game 1 of reset, I guess.
Bro. I got nothing. I got nothing.
I got nothing to say. I've never once seen Play Guy's Relius. If he thinks he can cook in the, I guess, doll character ditto, I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook. Maybe all those times fighting against Dawn, you learn a little something yourself.
Wait. Does Play Guy have Aurelius?
I mean, he has 700 matches on him. Who knows?
He's doing
Maybe this is his answer to Carl. Maybe he feels run to Carl just ain't doable.
Play Guy, in a very, very shocking twist of events, gonna try and beat Xcaliburbladez at his own game, in a sense, letting the Kira Lugia rip several times in a row. And look at this life lead now he's built up. It seems to be working out so far.
Okay. I mean, it's in the tag. This is a guy who makes plays. And maybe picking a different character is the play, but okay, never mind. That's round 1. That's one round. That's one round though. Xcaliburbladez has more than enough time to get the adaptation. I bet he's just as surprised as we are. But 3 games is a lot of games.
I'm speechless. I did not know that Play Guy had Aurelius.
Learn something new every day in a game like this, I suppose.
That you do. Unfortunately, Play Guy, maybe a little bit of an experience factor, has now let Ignis die twice, and now you're Aurelius in the corner. You're blocking Carl. You don't have Inferno Divider to save you this time, and the Crush Trigger into the throw. This is not a fun situation. Even less fun on Aurelius than it is on Ragna, again, because you have no DP. You basically have no reversal without meter.
Which means you can't even bank on You can't bank on a reversal against looping unblockables, but I forgot you could just mash Ledley. Maybe that's why. I can't get understand. This guy is cooking right now.
Is he him?
Oh my god, okay.
Is this real?
You know what? Even the doll players don't know how to get out of Dio bombs. Why am I not surprised?
That was a good counter assault. Clash K2 Robache coming out from Xcal to get out of the duo bios. Xcal, in a way, has seen it all with this character. He's so much more comfortable even than the Rachel. Still able to function. Like, I really have no idea what's happening.
15 seconds left on the clock. Play Guy, he's so confident in this round that he's gonna take the hero burst. Oh no, but you lost it all. You gambled a little bit too hard, my friend. Now you're gonna go into round 3 against Carl with 0-6 of burst. I do not envy you.
Yeah, this appears to be real, chat. I am as shocked as you are. Play Guy is on Relius and is going round for round with Xcal's Carl.
Shout out to you, Model Mentality. I like it. I like this name. I'm gonna call this Dawn Guy.
No, I mean, this is still the same Play Guy we all know and love, as far as I'm aware. Unless Play Guy and Dawn or Play Guy and Miora or some other Relius player are sitting in the same room and you just handed over the controller. Frankly, like, I'd be more shocked. Yeah, I'd be more shocked if that was the case. I've never seen Play Guy play another character before. He's always been the Ragna player, but the Relius pick is working really well. Xcal now bursting has been put on the back foot. But again, you get Oki off your burst with your Carl because you're just that privileged. Blocks on the 6C though from Play Guy, not going down so easily.
Ooh!
Oh no, the throw OS getting tossed up.
Look at these two just going doll for doll in neutral. There is no neutral. Both of the human characters just at full screen. Oh my god! Let's go versus Mom. You're fighting over who gets grilled cheese tonight. Good Lord Almighty.
Oh shit. This is amazing. I don't even know what to say. Xcal locking up the first game of the reset.
we have fun here at Butts and Boobies.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I've never.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
All right, immediately we start off like we don't give a damn in the world. IAD from Carl, Beyblade from Relius. So far, it's gonna be Xcal getting the first knockdown though.
That's insane. We've got this crazy character pick coming up from Playguy, completely changing the dynamic of the set, and they're getting right back into it, because at the end of the day, it's just another Monday. It's just another brawl for the chicken nugget money. Doesn't matter if Playguy is on the Ragna or the surprise pick of Relius, he is going to work, and he's trying to get paid.
Ain't that damn right. Oh my god. Despite the amount of moves that Ada puts out, it feels like dog gauge just never goes down, especially in comparison to Relius. I mean, look at the gauges in comparison thus far.
That was so smart!
Holy shit. This guy has fucking fought Don too many times. What's going on here? Ah! What's going on? There's too much happening.
Dude, the Carl counter version duo bios is too strong. Playguy gonna die again out of the duo bios. That feels bad. Bro, huh?
This guy has fought Don too many times. There's just no way. Where did he get 700 matches from? Who are you fighting with? Relius Playguy. I need these questions answered.
At the end of the day, the only question that really needs to be answered is Playguy going to be able to close out this tournament on this character, or is Xcal going to run away with it with the swap to his main Playguy? Swapping, like, you really, I cannot overstate, we cannot overstate this, chat. Playguy swapped off Ragna. This never happens.
I can't stress enough for anyone who might be new to here or isn't like familiar with the CF community. Playguy is like the Ragna player of all time, and I don't say that like very easily, because a lot of Ragna players are the Ragna player of all time. We tend to pick only one character and we're happy with it. So Playguy doing this is like groundbreaking news.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Finding the dual bios, Xcal tried to backdash, but he's going to escape. Putting herself airborne will allow you to escape those initial hits of dual bios a lot of the time, and characters with backdashes that put them airborne and use the invincibility frames with it to just escape what can otherwise be an inescapable situation. Playguy bursting, trying to force the interaction in the corner, but Ignis is dead once again. But the air throw!
Oh god, he's burst. Much right there, was looking for the burst, trying to use leadway, and now he's gonna give up the turn, give him the positioning, and now you're in a horrible situation against Carl, but it doesn't matter, you have your own version of dangerous defense as Playguy ties it up round for round on this surprise character pick. What the hell is going on?
The counter assault RC and the chase down with the low 2B. Don't forget, Relius has good buttons as well. Like, his B buttons are great. His 2C not so great. Like his 5B is almost a Ragna tier 5B, and his 2B is just about as good, and it actually has more range, I believe. But it does not matter when you're being locked on by Ada and you can't press buttons. No unblockable this time. Xcal going for the 50-50 instead. Poor guy. Baiting the counter assault though.
I really like that route adjustment, just going for the 50-50 rather than the unblockable. Now that Playguy has represented, yeah, I'm just gonna mash Ledley every time you go for the unblockable setup.
I mean, I'm sure there's counterplay of some kind, but Xcal may not need it. He has still locked up 2 games in the face of this character swap, and now Playguy has a decision to make.
Please select your character.
I can't repeat what I just saw in chat, but that is a fucking banger. Thank you, babe. Alright, back to normal. Playguy back on Ragna. Carl Clover still being the menace that he is. However, due to messing around on Relius, you gotta make the comeback of the century right now.
Just a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I definitely saw the vision with the Relius counterpick, but unfortunately, you need your protagonist plot armor to take down a foe as tough and as rough and as rugged as Xcaliburbladez. What a burst!
What? What the fuck?
Speaking of plot armor,
this game is so garbage. I love it so much. Oh my fucking god.
You wanna talk about the fucking plot armor?
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, we gotta like calm ourselves down after that one.
Crazy. Really good escape on the situation after killing Ada, just using the Gauntlet Hades momentum to get away from Carl. I'll say, what you doing there? What the fuck?
Insane reaction from Play Guy to throw the Vivace, and he's gonna get the kill and open up this comeback on the right foot.
Chat, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I don't know. Chat doesn't know. You don't know. Production doesn't know. Hard to say either.
My Monday nights ago, I was expecting to enter this bracket. I was expecting, you know, get clapped. I wasn't expecting to see all this.
You're expecting this to happen to you, I imagine. You get your DP baited overdrive pop from Xcaliburbladez to regenerate the Ada meter. But Play Guy falling out of the combo. Again, the plot armor striking in the favor of Play Guy. And the Keg with the 60.
Oh my god.
I can't believe they plot him.
And it auto connect to JD, so it's gonna get a really nice corner push.
I can only say
defense is on the table. Never mind. Ada was too far away. I'm lying. I'm wrong. I'm spreading misinformation. Things are changing as we go on throughout the night, and Play Guy's just pressing fucking buttons, I guess.
He no RC? Oh. The vision was there with the throw, but unfortunately it whiffed, and Play Guy dropping around, not what you wanted to see. A very, very aggressive offense, not able to crack the shell of Xcaliburbladez as he puts himself on tournament point in the face of all the commotion, in the face of all the spectacle.
Oh my god, why did I
fall to Carl?
This Carl character might be kind of nice, you guys.
This Carl champion might be strong. Just maybe a little bit. This Xcal player might be unstoppable. The Play Guy is not done yet. He still has gas left in the tank, but the trade for Xcaliburbladez is going to work out. Not able to find the corner, but precious little life. The Play Guy first will not be coming back in time. He's not dead, but it's very close.
Okay, no fear, no help, no matter what.
The mother of all with the P's. Once again, the instant block on the blood side. The Play Guy has to burst.
Ah! What the fuck? Once again, you just killed him! Oh my god, what are you people doing? What is anyone doing tonight? What? Chat, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? What is Play Guy doing?
Picking you on the side of Xcal. You have to be so careful. There's one once again! Looking for a place to burst this Xcal. He might be holding on to it for the wake up overdrive. I would totally understand that, but the meter on the side of Play Guy makes this so dangerous. Counter assault out. And now you have to win neutral. What's 1 to 5A? Waiting for the overdrive. There it is.
Trying to corner with JB. Volante. DP. That goes on.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't fucking know. I just don't know.
It's just like that. It's 2-1, and Play Guy puts another one on the board. The protagonist strives on. I'm sorry about that one. We'll ignore that. We'll ignore that. There's too much peak on the screen to worry about. I've been out of water since that game.
Friend, as long as we get to see more BlazBlue in the night, no matter the quality, no matter what happens, I am a happy man. Well, happy's one way to put it.
Happy is one way to put it. But Play Guy can't be happy yet. He can't rest on his laurels. He's won 4 games so far to Xcal's 2, but the battle is not over. And Xcal fighting the EA, swinging it in his direction with the active flow. Mid-screen dangerous defense.
Much 10% damage on top of that. Good awareness on Play Guy to not go for the anti-air, knowing that Ada was on her way. But it matters not. Xcaliburbladez on tournament point one more time.
Again, putting the ball in Play Guy's court. In Play Guy's court. They will never be balling, he said. But Play Guy has proven us wrong so many times tonight. No instant block on the blood side this time. Maybe decision fatigue starting to set in. This set has been going on for so long.
Yeah, we are going the distance tonight as Ragnar clears out there.
But Xcal not able to find the punish. Another mistake. The back throw coming out from Play Guy. He's able to find the combo.
This combo will build Carlson burst, so OD is on the table. Ragnar has to keep his pressure OD safe. But what pressure do you need?
And no tech to burst from Xcal.
Oh my god, using 8 body shield against the Hellfang is such a smart play right there. Gonna reverse the situation and now put you in the corner.
Another DC for play guy.
What does it matter? What does any of it matter? What does it matter? We could just cover.
Out. He runs double and
each other. No you, no you, no you. I think I takes another round.
He continues to fight on as the unstoppable force meets the immovable object and reality crumbles around us as we know it. The central fiction being demolished right before our eyes, gamers. The anti-hero finally on the blood side. Xcal more ready than he's ever been for that option. I told you that he has to be careful.
And a deep run-in from Play Guy, catching Carl Clover doing their backdash. But Ada coming back. Okay,
air throw.
Catch on the air throw. Oh my god, what a two-way match at the absolute tippity-top range.
Counter assault again coming out. No dangerous defense this time, but it's still Carl. And the dash through Vivace a second time for good measure. Play Guy on the ropes again. So many times now. Xcal is trying to put this one to bed, but with the DPRC, Play Guy escapes once more.
Oh no! Bit on the anti-air!
That could have been it!
We got it! I'm gonna get to confirm this time! Has to keep the pressure, OD safe.
Ooh. Gutsy, dead spike. Like you said, the overdrive is such a powerful factor. It makes it so difficult for Play Guy, and Xcal gonna take it! Finally, after so many games and so many rounds, putting it to bed at the end of the night.
Holy
wasn't enough.
What a set to end off our Monday night. Shout out to Xcal, keeping it consistent as always. And shout out to Play Guy for putting me through heartbreak and the most we're so back and it's so over ass grand finals.
I don't even want to say anything, bro. My voice is so tired. I have been screaming at my laptop for like 45 minutes straight now. And I think
now,
it's very obvious to all of us why.
How many of y'all made the jump for the chicken? Have a nice payout.
That was me. That was me. Thank you. Yeah. I mean.
Oh God.
You gotta hand it to Play Guy after a performance like that, finding the reset against the Rachel, finding the performance. A performance we like. There's a reason we were literally screaming our lungs out this whole grand finals. It was that insane of a set. It could have very much gone either way, but once again, Xcaliburbladez and the Carl and Ada team will win the day, and that will be the all too familiar end to our Boston Blue Beat BlazBlue Central Fiction Monday night bracket. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. It has been a wild ride.
Quite the ride indeed. Quite the ride indeed. Shout out to every single last one of you. Shout out to people who rated. Shout out to people who came in. Shout out to anyone who's even talked about tonight's bracket. This was a fun one. This was a fun one. But now that we're at the end of the bracket, let's see. Class, how did y'all do?
Play Guy, by the way, went in and shielded the Matcherino in the chat. Like to see the good sportsmanship coming out, knowing he's not going to see a damn dime. We've got 18 codes left. If you wouldn't mind closing this one out for us after a performance like that, how can you not? We'd very much appreciate it. Xcal, obviously, will very much appreciate it. He worked his ass off for that win, and he deserves a box combo.
Wait, I'm not.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. He didn't know.
Imagine bringing out your secondary character. You don't even get fucking paid for it.
Well, on that note, I have been just a tomato.
And I have been your local mid-level protagonist player, Aerodad. This has been another banger BB set. You guys have a good one. Maybe not Play Guy, but I know the rest of y'all had some fun. Bye, y'all.
Take care, gamers, and play CF. Happy 8th anniversary.
Holy fuck, dude.
Whoa, what a fucking set.
Dude, that grand finals was fucking insane.
That was the best, worst grand finals I've seen Play Guy in thus far.